on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Fang here, and I've had a crazy last 3 hours because there is a lot of stuff that I need to kind of digest still, and I'm not giving myself any time to digest it, but I also need to do this because it kind of takes my mind off of it for a second, because a lot of stuff don't even have trailers right now. It's just announcements, but boy, is 2025 looking like it's going to be a packed year, and even 2026, like the next 2 years, is looking good for your boy, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, guys, to stay on topic here, this is episode 13 for Fan Plays, The Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak. We're going to get right back on in here. Now, we do know concerning this game what the next 2 games are going to be after this, alright? So coming early 2025, we are getting the second game, Trails through Daybreak 2. And beyond that, we don't know what the name is going to be called just yet, but we know at least in Japan, it's called Kai no Kaseki. Japan just got it. And we usually get stuff 2 years later after Japan anyway, so this means that Kai no Kaseki will be coming here to the West in a different name, obviously. Probably 2026, so that'll give us time to kind of digest whatever happens in the second game next year. And then we get that one. Now, supposedly Kai no Kaseki is supposed to wrap up all the entire games, all in one big game. So the entire Count Center of Zemuria, it's all going to be a final conclusion, but it's supposed to be more than one Kai no Kaseki. So we probably got at least 3 more games with characters that we at least know about, and then maybe they're going to move on to an entirely different storyline, new character. I don't know what they're going to do, guys, but it's going to be getting really fucking crazy. So we need to get ourselves caught up. So I don't want to rush the game or anything. I want to keep at the same pace because I am enjoying the story, I'm enjoying the combat, I'm enjoying the side quests, I'm enjoying everything. And speaking of me enjoying the goddamn game, guys, that new chick that just joined me, Rosette, it's a shame that she's only going to be here with us for this mission because she is fucking powerful as fuck. I don't usually show all the editing side of things when I'm editing the characters, the equipments and all that, but looking at Rosette, this bitch, pretty much in combat, she's almost like an assassin. She finishes off the enemy where they're almost about to die. She has a lot of follow-up attacks. When your character gets attacked, she'll follow. I mean, she's so freaking good. Best character on this goddamn. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to Judas joining the party because I know Judas is gonna be a playable character. But maybe Rosette might be my favorite character. I don't know. Rosette's looking kind of good, guys. Anyway, guys, intro's been long enough. Let's go ahead and get into the goddamn game here. So go ahead and bring everybody into the room, whoever it is, and tell them all to get ready to get Super Ultra! Ultra Mega Charge with Flow from Rosette! Alright, guys, we are in here. Let's go ahead and get into today's episode. Got my grinding done with everybody, so we just gotta go back and finish exploring the culture district and the entertainment district. Since we did not talk to everybody, now that it is nighttime.
Eastern culture is so fascinating.
I know it is. We might have gotten the trouble sorted out at the bazaar, but something about it all still doesn't sit right with me. I've heard Tharbad seeing more and more tourists who are getting out of hand, like what those dancers had to deal with. I think tomorrow I'll focus my efforts on the entertainment district. More people from out of town end up there.
Need some spices,
The atmosphere
perhaps?
feels pretty different here compared to daytime.
Yeah, it does. A lot more drunk people like this guy.
Reminds me a lot of the night market in Longport.
Okay.
Try some shopkeeper. The film festival is great for business. With all these tourists coming to town, my sales have nearly doubled. I'm a little concerned I'm going to run low on some of my stock, but that's not the worst problem to have when I can put so much money away. Plus, my daughter is so curious about Western culture. I want to take her traveling one of these days, so it'll help me save for that.
Indeed.
Good luck with your
You won't find this just anywhere.
Easy, guys. We're in the middle of the street right now. You still got to get home, bruh. How much you get lost in the desert getting fucked up? That dude is slouched. Barry, stay away from him. He's dangerous. Don't get close. Looking for something for dinner? How about some cow meat? They say it pairs well with a nice libation. Here in the Central East, families often come together to eat camel on holidays and the like. You might find yourself craving some alcohol at those gatherings, but our customs strictly forbid drinking at those times.
Well,
That's a good thing I'm not going to do all that.
Oh, come and see if you
Come
want.
with me. I heard that some ne'er-do-wells gave those poor dancers quite a bit of trouble. It's such a shame. Back in my day, travelers who came here were considerate towards us. But these days, I worry that our way of life here is in danger. It troubles me greatly, Sonny. There's nothing quite like our culture gets here in tharbad. Hey, you're the guy that sells all those fucking hookahs. My traditional flame power hookahs still sell pretty well these days, but it's these new aura power hookahs that draw in all repeat customers now. It's a shame. The old-fashioned ones still have a lot to offer, as long as you enjoy them in moderation, but times are what they are. I can't help you there, pal. Hey, why aren't you dancing anymore? Oh! It's that Pichan? Am I saying it right? That Pichan. Pikachu? Who the fuck named you Pichan? You need to change your name, baby girl. I heard Sarah and Shahina were ambushed by some awful guys this afternoon. That must have been so scary. I guess drawing a crowd isn't all fun and games when you get to be as popular as they are. You know what? You could be a lot more popular if you change your goddamn name. Because I can barely say that shit. Pichacha. Picha. Please, you gotta help me. Is there any chance I can see a green-haired prince who works here? I lost my wallet somewhere. I'm hoping if I talk to him, he might know where it could have gone. Seems the receptionist is a little occupied at the moment. This guy must be desperate if he's coming in here at this hour asking for help. Indeed, let's watch and see what happens. Perhaps we'll learn something new. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to need a little more information first. Could you explain what exactly is going on? Right, of course. Basically, I was on my way to Tharbad, driving along the Sand Sea. Everything was going just fine until I suddenly out of nowhere blew a tire. Luckily, this green-haired bracer ran over to help us. He was kind enough to patch up the tire with the tools he had. It turned out he was headed to Tharbad too. So let him hitch a ride with us, thanking for his generosity, right? And then after that, we all made it to Tharbad. But just as I was going through my things so I could find my wallet and buy souvenirs, that's when I realized it went missing. And now I'm scrambling to find it. Isn't there something you guys can do? Alright, I understand. You want to talk to this bracer to see if he has seen or possesses your wallet, is that right? Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I got pickpocketed somehow while he was fixing our tire. I just want to ask if he noticed anything strange. Now, is there any way you can call him over? I'm sorry, it's probably going to take a little time for us to arrange a meeting with him. Based on your description of the individual, I know for a fact that he doesn't belong to our branch. That's what makes it a little tricky, sir. I'll say it's more likely that whoever it was who came over and helped you was operating independently. No bracer matching that description has registered with us. If he's in town, we probably won't hear from him until at least tomorrow. Really? Man, I guess I'll just have to wait and hope for the best. Still, if you hear anything about my wallet tonight, could you get in touch with me, please? I'll wait around outside by the oasis in case anything comes up. Never ends. I feel bad for her. It seems the guild's getting so many visitors she can't catch a break. Yeah, I hope that other man manages to find his wallet too. That's awful having it stolen. Let's have a chat with her now that we're here and the line's opened up. We could learn something interesting. Hey, bracer lady. We meet again. Looks like you're keeping busy taking people's requests this late. Ah, you all again. You heard that, I'm guessing? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry, we really didn't mean to pry. That man said he lost his wallet, right? If only there was some way to talk to that green-haired bracer he mentioned and get his side of the story. Indeed, although it sounds like determining which bracer it was could prove to be difficult. You're telling me. I'm pretty confident it's someone from out of town who decides to come by and help. But when he'll get in touch, who knows? He could drop by after he's checked out the city tonight. It could take him longer even. Until we can figure out more, there's no way for me to pinpoint which bracer it was that man met. So it's mostly hurry up and wait for tomorrow? Boo! You guys are really interested in all this. Who cares? This mystery bracelet shows up at 1 wallet or 100. A lot of mirrors, sure, but it's got nothing to do with us. Maybe, young Aaron, but something about this whole situation stinks to me. What do you mean? Nothing, just talking to myself, you know, making YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. Good luck getting the guy sorted out. From the sound of that band, you don't want to let this go. Well, that guy mentioned he was going to hang out over by the Oasis. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with them, see if we can coax anything else out. As you wish, Mr. Arkrod. Yeah, you sound like a robot, is that? As you wish, Mr. Arkrod. They're so polite. Hey, kitty. Can't talk to it. Okay, they're not home right now. Whoever thought our son would be so interested in other cultures? He told me he wants to have a lamp and a rug. We should probably just get him the lamp, don't you think? A rug's gonna be a bit expensive. I don't know. Just because he wants a rug doesn't mean we all could use it as a family. Why don't we buy a replica or something? Also, not to change the subject, but honey, what's that thing you're smoking? Oh, this? It's a hookah. It's a traditional way of smoking tobacco in the Central East. This portable type that you carry around with you only came out recently. It's pretty handy. I know I've been trying to cut back on smoking, but I thought I should at least try this stuff since we're here. It can't hurt.
Well,
It actually can hurt you, Brad. In more ways than one. Tourists these days have no respect for what they're visiting. Tharbad is just some theme park that exists for their enjoyment. It's a place where people live, and they want to live here in peace. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that kid taking interest in our culture. I was just where people were like him.
Goddess of
talking about?
Russia.
What kid? I don't see any kids around here. Our culture district is some sort of museum exhibit. It's home to many people, a place whose ways of living are precious to them. Figuring out how to preserve and uphold those traditions while embracing modernization is always a constant balancing that we must deal with here. This temple does its best to respond to people's concerns, and we therefore serve as something of a representative of the community. Central Eastern temples are institutions of tolerance at heart. We always strive to promote mutual understanding among one another. Fairy, what you doing over there? I'll talk to the little evil lady. It makes me so happy to see little Clem taking interest in our folklore. It's been a pleasure to teach him about it. Some of our congregants have expressed concern that people are beginning to forget the moral teachings behind such stories. But all you need to see is a child listening and enjoying those stories innocently to know that hope is by no means lost. Okay, so this is their son, I guess, that wants the lamp and the rug. See, I told you Mother Jamila knows lots of stories. She always puts her all into telling them too. That's what makes going to Sunday school so much fun. Yeah, I bet. She's really, really good. I'm so happy I got to hear new stories from her. This temple is so amazing. Even though we both pray to the same goddess, it looks and feels completely different from the chapel I go to too. Wow, it's really that different? That's crazy. I love to hear what Western ones are like. Could you tell me a little about them? Leave the kids alone, guys. Having kid time. What you doing here by yourself, little youngin'? Come here, come here! Come here! I saw Sarah talking to some hairy old guy. He was weird. He was dressed up like he was on vacation. My brother says his name is Mr. Gotti. I guess he's somebody important who works for the film festival. Sarah looked so surprised when she was talking to him. Wait a minute, is she gonna be dancing in the parade? She is, isn't she? I'm not gonna say yes or no. I had a lot of tourists today, which is always great and all, but every one of my customers was acting like a nut. It was scary. We've been getting a lot of people lately who are like those men who harass Sarah and Shahina, people with no inhibitions at all. I had people during my Sandsea tours that try to run her off on me and go who knows where despite it being, you know, a desert. Now that Sarah's been recruited to perform in the festival, I just hope nothing weird happens that ruins the parade. That'd be terrible. All these guys talking about this shit, guys, something is definitely gonna happen now. ever gonna find this guy if even the Bracer Guild doesn't know where he is? Man, he could be anywhere. I guess I'll wait around a little and hope I hear back from the guild. Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something.
Where's your mind, man? Hey, I want to introduce myself. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We were just at the guild too, and I happened to overhear the conversation at the front desk. Oh yeah? I kind of remember passing by you people on the way out. Would any of you happen to know where I might find that green hair bracer? Not quite. Slow your roll, pal. We're actually looking for him too. Got some business of our own. I was hoping you could tell us a little bit more about what happened. Would you mind? Anything else you can think of will help, big or small. Like, did he have any other distinct features, or did anything else stick out to you in general? You too, huh? I'm sorry, in terms of features, I don't remember anything else other than he had green hair. I wish I could be of more help on that end. Blast my memory. So you don't even know what the motherfucker was wearing? Is he black, white? Does he have a hat? Is it collars, watches, tattoos? Come on, bruh. As for anything else that stuck out, no, nothing really comes to mind. You pay attention, bruh. Wait, that's not true. Actually, I do remember something that happened after we arrived. We bumped into a police officer who was patrolling the parking lot. I decided to go up to him and say hello, strike up a little bit of a conversation. But for some reason, the bracer looked uncomfortable, and he wouldn't look at the officer in the eye. A bracer was avoiding a police officer's gaze entirely. That's certainly a little unusual. Was it that same fucking cop from the last episode, guys? I think it was. That's what I thought. I have heard that cops and bracers don't always get along all that well. I figured maybe that's all it was. It didn't seem odd though. Wait, I've never heard that before. Is that true? It's common for police and bracers to run into one another at times because they both work to maintain the peace. The difference is the police work wholly within the law. Meanwhile, a bracer's first duty is protecting the people. So they theoretically can act extra legally to do so, and sometimes they face jurisdictional friction and, well, differences of opinion. Oh, I get it. I guess I can see how that happened. In this case, though, I think this bracer of yours might have had other real good reasons for being a little skittish. Huh? I don't understand what you mean. Don't worry about it. We're saying that we're going to look into it on our end too, and see if we can turn anything up. I get you're keen to have your wallet back, but I think we should call it a night and come back tomorrow. I suppose you have a point. On that note, if I may, were you able to find a place to stay despite losing your wallet? Yeah, thanks for asking. The guild was kind enough to cover me until I could pay them back. As long as I find my wallet soon, everything should work out one way or the other. I'm still anxious, but knowing that I've got you all in the guild looking into it, I guess I feel okay going back to my room for the night. I am glad to hear that's all been taken care of. Please take care on your way. That's one way to get rid of a guy. Now we can talk openly. Right, so it sounds like this green-haired bracer could be an imposter. What are we gonna do about it? Wait, what? He is? Are you saying this is like what happened with that fake police officer we had to deal with before? It's a distinct possibility, but we can't say for sure yet. If this is true, that's really underhanded of him. You're telling me your average person isn't ever gonna suspect a bracer of committing a crime. Therefore, if someone were to be legally impersonate a bracer, they would be able to get away with a great many things. That could be quite damaging to the organization's reputation if nothing was done about it. Luckily, as far as we can tell, the only victim who's emerged so far is that man, or at least he's the only one to file a report. If we're quick enough in catching this imposter, we can minimize the amount of damage he'll do. Normally I ain't exactly in the business of covering the guild's ass or anything. They can handle themselves just fine. But I don't see the harm in sticking our necks out just this once to help us understand what's happening on the ground in this town too. So come hell or high water, we'll uncover who this green-haired chump really is. Hey, if it kills time, I'm game. Lead the way, Chief. I see no reason not to proceed. You have my full support as always, Mr. Arkwright. Well, if we're gonna do this, what do we do first? Should we see if anyone else has seen this bracer? Maybe if we talk to more people, we can start tracking them down. That's exactly what I think we should do too, little fairy. We need to figure out this guy's trajectory. If he is a fraud though, it's probably safe to assume that he's keeping his distance from the culture district for obvious reasons. Perhaps we should talk to people in the entertainment district and see if he's been spied around there then. Good point. The casino dealers could be a good place to start. They're bound to pay close attention to who's coming in. Anybody who spends a lot of time outside of it might have seen him too. All good ideas. Hopefully once we start talking to some people, we'll come up with some leads. Well, no time at the present. Let's roll.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
I appreciate it, Rosette. I'm glad you're here.
Heading to the objective.
Let's go. I guess we probably should just go straight to the casino. And Van's keeping up with me, bro. Damn, Agnes! Oh, we lagging. Lagging a little bit, guys. Going straight to the casino here.
This area has a casino and nightclub. I assume you wish to visit them. For intel gathering, of course.
Right.
Please tell me that's not why we're here.
No, we're here for the side quest.
Of course not. You think I'd let minors into a club? Have a little faith in me. Well,
Exactly. What Van said.
You make it hard to sometimes.
Hey man, nothing wrong with a little pleasure before business.
Let's talk to this guy. Ask you something, bro.
let me ask you something.
I see. So you guys want to know about that green-haired bracer? Yes, I remember him all right. Quite clearly, as a matter of fact. We don't see many customers like him. Really? Tell us more. He came around here about an hour ago while out on patrol, but there was something about him that looked a little odd. He was watching the other patrons for some reason, as if he was trying to size them up or some such. I think he might have been investigating something. Is that what brings you here too? Yeah, something like that. You happen to see if this bracelet talks to anyone? Let me think. Ah, yes. I remember him trying to strike up a conversation with one man who was playing alone. The police were also making their rounds at the time. When he noticed them approaching, he was rather quick to depart. Still trying to avoid getting spotted by the cops, sounds like. For someone acting so brazen, this guy's a real chicken shit. I'm a little concerned about him staring at the other visitors like that too. Indeed, the more that we talk, the more hindsight makes me feel something was amiss. In any case, I'm afraid that is all that I can share about the bracers in question. I can only guess what you will want with him. But regardless, I wish you all luck in your endeavors. Well, thanks for your time and for the hot tip too. Okay folks, let's see if anyone else got wind of this guy. As you wish. Okay, and then Ferry said outside the casino. Look at that mooning. So we gotta go all the way over here by the hotel. Do we really gotta talk to Nate? This guy, first I catch him eyeing up the nightclub while he and I are supposed to be out on a date together. Then he just happens to get a call from work while I'm lecturing him, and then skips out on our date altogether. This couldn't be much worse of a night out even if I tried. Damn, sorry
Very
about
well.
that. She's pissed. Inspector, what do you mean I have to get ready? You're coming out to tharbad tomorrow? But why? I mean, yes, I guess for an investigation, but why do I have to get involved when I'm supposed to be taking time off? I understand, sir, but if you insist, I'm going to receive additional time off later to make up for this, right? Hey, Nate, honey, you're not doing what I think you're doing, are you? Sorry, babe, duty calls. I've got work to do. So much for being serious. Wait, is he telling the truth? You're kidding me. That's not supposed to happen on a vacation.
Alrighty.
Hey, Nate.
Can we talk?
Huh? You say you're looking for a green hair bracer? Yeah, we saw a guy like that, didn't we, sweetheart? He came up and talked to us earlier today, as a matter of fact. No kidding. I was just trying my luck and asking. Didn't expect you all to have actually seen the guy. Yeah, well, congrats. Now, will you guys scram? We're in the middle of a date. Oh, come on, what's a little favor between friends, huh? Just tell us what you know about that nerd and we'll get right out of your hair. Believe me, last thing any of us want to do is interrupt your little tryst right as it was getting good. You punks have a way of pushing my buttons. Fine, let's talk. Long story short, we were talking to your green hair bracer just a bit ago. He asked if we were having trouble with anything and offered to help. Just out of the blue like that? Interesting. And then what happened, Nate? Nothing really. He cut things short and then took off for somewhere. Looking back on it, that wasn't really, I don't know, bracer like him to do. Babe, don't you remember? He ran away after you said there was nothing to worry about because you're a cop. Maybe it was just me, but it felt like he got really tense as soon as you mentioned that. Oh yeah, I guess he did, didn't he? Wait, huh? The rest of the story is completely unremarkable. However, the fact that he was so concerned about police attention certainly stands out. Feels like we're starting to close in on the guy. Thanks for pulling us in, and sorry to eat so much of your time, Nate. Go on and enjoy the rest of your sprinkleless date. It was sprinkleless till you idiots showed up. I don't know what you all are investigating this time, but Brenna calls trouble for the police. Got it? Alright, think we talked to enough folks that we can paint a decent picture of what's going on. Let's find someplace quiet to talk to and see if we come up with. In that case, might suggest that area over there. Now that we're all settled, let's go over what we know. First, this green hair bracer showing some weird behavior for a guy in his line of work. He's overly leery of competition, even for a bracer, and was sizing up customers at the casino. Which is to say that's no bracer's act. He's running like a petty thief. Which would make sense if his bracer appearance is simply a disguise. This is starting to sound a lot like that man impersonating a policeman earlier today. Yep, and just like then, going around impersonating a bracer is not the kind of heat most are going to want to risk getting nicked for. No, this smells like a case of greed getting the better of a guy while he's working towards something else. Whatever it all is, our main problem right now is that all the eyewitness reports we have come from stuff that just took place. For a guy who seems to be wandering around looking for suckers to rob, he doesn't exactly have a whole lot to show for it. Which could mean that since he already successfully robbed somebody after getting in their car, he could be thinking of trying that again. Exactly, that's my hunch. Is there any way we can put a stop to him before he targets anyone else? Actually, I may have a suggestion towards that end. If we assume that the proprietor is going to target the driver of a car with a flat tire as he did before, then why don't I conduct a wide area search for potential car targets among the ones driving in the tharbad this evening? Damn, you can do that? That saves us a lot of trouble. Indeed, I can. It's a form of sharp-based information analysis. Well then, I shall initiate the search, starting now. Okay, Rosette, do your thing. Search complete. Oh, what do we have here? As it happens, there appears to be a car stranded near the entrance to the city. Bingo! If this guy's gonna strike again, Arzara is gonna be our mark. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that car's signal while we strike out this so-called bracer, see if he finally shows himself. With how close that car is, it should only take a few minutes for it to pull into town. We'll go to the parking lot and wait there. Sounds good to me. Alright, the parking lot's here. Okay, we just gotta go further down. Alright, yeah, now we're running fast. So I got a hunch that this dude impersonating the bracer might be the dude's brother. The guy that impersonated a police officer, didn't he mention a brother? So I think this might be the guy. He's impersonating a cop, and then this dude's impersonating a bracer. That's what's going on. Several minutes after commencing the stakeout in the parking lot. Ah. You know what? He does kind of look like the other NPC too. Same guy, it's his brother. Man, I don't know how we would have made it here if it weren't for you. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh, no problem. Just happy I can help at all, really. I only did a quick fix, though. You really should take old Reliable here into a mechanic later and have it looked at by a professional. Will do. Thanks again for everything, but is there something we can do to repay you? I feel bad not doing more. Don't worry. All in a day's work for a bracer, your thanks is its own reward. Oh, it is, hon. Sure helps so you can nick a reward of your choice to boot. Huh? What the? Gotcha, pal. You're not going anywhere. What do you think you're doing to that man? Sorry to scare you folks. We're with Arkwright Solutions. We've been on the trail of this guy for reasons that'll become clear in a moment. What? Why? He's a bracer. What could he have possibly done wrong? Get your hands out of there. That's... And there it is. A wallet. Does this happen to belong to you guys? Barry handed the wallet to the tourist. What in the... Yeah, that's mine. I had to stash inside my bag on the back seat. Are you telling me this bracer stole it? That's exactly it, and that's just the start. Just so you all don't get any wrong ideas about bracers, you should know this guy's a fraud. This may sound like a strange question to ask, but did you two get a flat tire on your way out of town tonight? Yeah, we did actually. I figured it was because it was such a long drive. Luckily, this bracer helped the company come across us and offer to help. That's how we got here. So that's the problem. It is very likely he is the one who punched your tire in the first place. He seems to have this method where he bursts a tire and then pretends to be passing by before offering to repair it. He then hitches a ride back to town and steals whatever he finds in the back seat. Isn't that right, Mr. Bracer? If I got some part of it wrong, now's the time to correct me. Gah. By adios, so he was pretending to be a bracer all along just so he could ride me? I didn't sense anything wrong at all. If you guys hadn't shown up when you did, we'd have been completely clueless. And whose fault is that, hon? That's what you get for trusting someone just because they say they're a bracer, you morons. So what if I maybe took things too far this time? Because they were so easy to sucker? Who cares? Go ahead and turn me in. At the end of the day, our objective is still within reach. So there is more going on. What are you planning? Who can say? Once we get our hands on that, they'll be able to post bail for me, no problem. It'll be a drop in the bucket. Take me to the branches or police or wherever you want. See what I care. Oh, looks like we got a sassy one on our hands, folks. I think this guy needs to be taught a lesson he won't forget. Do your worst, dirtbag. I dare you. Put it in the park, kid. There's no need for us to rake him over the coals personally. We'll turn him into the guild and then he'll be their problem. That way they'll owe us a favor for saving their reputation. In that case, I should contact the Bristol Guild so arrangements can be made. Although before I do so, I must say, Mr. Arkwright, this has been a rather impressive exercise. It's been a true honor and a pleasure to finally see for myself how such a renowned Spriggan goes about his business. I don't need to be buttered up, but thanks though. Just ringing him up already so we can get on with the rest of our night. As you wish. Upon receiving Rosette's call, a Bracer team rushed to the scene and taking the emerald-haired imposter into custody themselves. As for the tourists, they were subsequently brought to both the guild house and police to testify about what took place. Similarly, Van and the others also visited the Bracer Guild to offer their own report on the matter. Can't believe the Bracer we were all looking for turned out to be a fake. I'm glad you all found him as quickly as you did. He could have caused real problems for us if he had stayed on the loose for too long. On behalf of the guild, you have our sincere thanks for stopping him. We really appreciate it. Nah, don't mention it. Our curiosity got the better of us, that's all. Though some might say that you guys owe us one, regardless. Oh, no question, we're more than willing to compensate you for everything you've done, including paying you for your time. I'm just surprised that Bracer turned out to be who he was. Yeah, another one of those thieving brothers who are wanted back in Edith. That's crazy. Just like that fake cop we managed to bust yesterday. At the rate we're going, we'll probably meet their whole damn family tree soon. We can't say for certain, but it sure seems like there's a good chance these brothers could strike again somewhere. We should keep our guard up in case anything else happens. Agreed. The film festival probably needs heightened security in light of all this. Anyway, thanks again for taking care of all that, everyone. If anything else comes up tomorrow, we appreciate your help then, too.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you,
Your
Rosette.
deposit confirmed.
Appreciate it, Mari Bear. Ooh, chaos! I still don't know how that system plays into fit with the story, but we're gonna figure it out later. Alright, now I don't believe we have any important quests. I do want to contact that one chick on the motorcycle for my thing. I've not done that before. I think we just need to talk to the computer. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, never mind. I thought we could call that lady to bring us some items from Edith. I guess we can't do that now.
Just a quick break, that's all.
Alright, so I gotta finish searching the rest of... Hey, they get down over here, guys. Can I search the rest of this district? Go back to the entertainment.
Heading to the objective.
Let's get it. Okay, so we gotta explore right there. You're horrible, dingo. You told me you were still in Edith, and now here you are trying to stick off on me? And I'm telling you, there's no reason for you to come all the way out here. Doesn't Tyrell keep his reporters on a pretty tight leash anyway? Oh, don't you worry, I came prepared. I got permission from my EIC to scout out the film festival and do a write-up about it. Not to mention the reporter originally slated to handle the festival had something come up, so somebody needs to be here anyway. It should be illegal to have the kind of luck you do. At least it explains why you're here 2 days before the big event. Hey, it's the Spriggan again. What the heck are you guys doing here? You're getting distracted. Listen, I'm not lying. I am here on personal business, even if it hasn't got me anywhere yet. As for you guys, I see you've got more help than ever. That new girl of yours looks pretty capable, too. You flatter me. Please, call me Rosette Twinnings. I am a concierge working on dispatch for Marduk Total Security Company. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Marduk? As in that... Dingo! Quit trying to change the subject. I'm not finished with you. You still haven't told me what this personal business of yours is. Now fess up. You know I'll be more than happy to help you with it. What about personal business don't you understand? I told you I'm fine. But why not? I'm growing as a reporter. I can handle myself. For starters, it's not exactly a good look being a reporter working for someone else to pitch in on my work. So what? I don't care about that. Besides, you helped save me before. It's only fair I repay the favor. Sounds like our man's trying to keep this business under wraps. He must be doing a piece on unseemly things. What? That can't be yet. Don't tell me it's not true, Dingo. Could it? What do you mean, unseemly? Aaron, and now look what you've done. I can't believe you report on something so despicable, Dingo. This is exactly why you need to change, and I'm the girl who's gonna make it happen. Well, glad we got all that sorted out anyway. We'll be heading out now, you guys. You haven't sorted out anything. Trying to bounce real quick, huh? Damn it, look at all the trouble you guys stirred up now. Oh, whatever. If I find anything out, I'll hit you up. Sounds good to me. Good luck with your investigation, you two. Yeah, we're gonna leave those guys alone. I do not want to get involved with Marielle and her bullshit. Dingo! Right, where Nina and Judah stand again? You must be Mr. Arkwright and Company. Miss Leinster and Miss Finley are waiting for you all by the pool. I'm sorry, guys. But Puther already knows you're coming. You're free to enter wherever you're ready. Good to hear, thanks. I don't know why I did that voice like that, guys, I'm sorry. There's one way to say hello, at least his customer service is impeccable. I expect nothing less from a 6-star facility. I don't get it! Why would they be at the pool when it's night? It's a nighttime pool. You get to drink alcohol and all that good stuff there. But a little kid like you can't really appreciate grown-up stuff like that yet. I am not! If you think I can't handle alcohol, I'll prove you... Fairy, no. Not till you're older. And Aaron, don't go putting any ideas in her head, okay? Got it. I see Agnes is rather mature for her age. You can say that. She can definitely be for us from where she needs to be. Alright, let's go to the pool. The The main story will advance upon entering the hotel. Okay, let's hold off real fast. I did see this shot right. Hey, aren't you that chick from Edith? What are you doing all the way out here, girl? Welcome. Please make yourself at home and enjoy the services we offer during the day and throughout the night. In case you're not aware, this hotel was made possible by several investors, particularly Islam and the Bank of Edith. Such investors expect only the absolute best in service, which we're proud to provide around the clock. Time is no object here. We would be famous for our nighttime swimming, but our offerings extend well beyond that. We hope you make the most of it. I will. Hey, where's the shop at? It's on the second floor. Let's go over that. Okay, so that shop is by the pool then. And sorry to talk to these guys over here. So I guess we're going for the main story then. We're not missing anything, right? I think that's everything I want to do. So it's the shops. I talked to all the NPC. Yeah, we're good. If I mess something, then oh well, guys. Why is there a balloon in the water? Or a light thing, whatever the fuck that is. I think it's glowing. Whoa! Whoa! So this is what a nighttime swimming pool looks like? It's so calm and relaxed. The view of the oasis is nice too. I don't know about calm. With all these folks drinking, I bet it could get pretty rowdy. Nah, you seen this place. Rowdy guests get shown the door. Now where are the girls?
Well, we meet again.
Oh, is that my boy, Bernardi?
Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night?
Maybe, Bernardi. More or less, yeah. I didn't realize you'd be working here, Bernardi. Yeah, they called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. And I don't think we've met before. You are Rosette Twinnings. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bamati. Hold on, are you the one contracted to work with Van? And what are you? It's a long story, more to the point. Are actresses anywhere around here? Ah, you must mean those two. They're right over there. Oh, yes! See them back kitties! Now we're talking. 2 A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You love to see it. I'm with you, Aaron.
There you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
That's okay. I got half a mind to tell you two all for lounging around in bikinis while we've been out there busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. Suppose I can let it slide.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh.
Too bad, you were too late. My eyes are looking.
We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right, that bit earlier. Sorry, should have realized that. I can certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining doing all that meeting and greeting. Sounds like you're on your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on. Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
Hey, that's how your boy Fang does it. We're working on the clock, Judith. You are Judith Lancaster and Nina Finley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? It's an honor to meet you both. My name is Rosette Twinnings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Rosette.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but all right, let's hear what happened today.
Sure thing. Here's the gist of it. Should we tell them everything?
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
Yeah, you're telling everybody your business right now, Judith.
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
Anyway, you guys have been through a lot today, it sounds like. This situation is getting pretty complicated at this point. And it sounds like it could be connected to the Macedon Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to see how all of these things tie together, but one thing's for sure, something is clearly going down. What's got me real concerned is that that mysterious girl showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved in this. So basically, long story short, you still haven't figured anything out. Is that it? So much for the spring and living up to the hype, You got us there. It's not what we were hoping for either. Oh, be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for the first day here. If we hadn't hired them, we'd have gone into the film festival completely unprepared. I get that. I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to make clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this jerk was sending notes to locals who were just scouted now. It pisses me off. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, mind. Definitely. We can't let them win. You know, there's something I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? What? What do you mean? What's there to wonder? No, she's right. I don't see what this person's trying to get at myself. If all they wanted to do was cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker to just threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. But instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. That's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. Huh? That's a good point. I see what you mean. The means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Even if it doesn't change the fact that the festival is still being interfered with. Yeah, I got a feeling that little contradiction is the key to all this.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Huh? Hey, buddy, what the hell is your Highness! I didn't realize you were here, too. I'm sorry we aren't exactly dressed for a meeting with the prince.
No, please. You've nothing to worry about. You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemurious treasures. Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
Thank you. You certainly have a way with words, that's for sure. Color me intrigued. Could he be...
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sharid Osmo, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsheim. This is my dear and trusted secretary, Najee.
Najee! Damn, she looks good,
Judith
guys.
and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them. If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well. If it would not be an imposition.
What you got? Let's hear it. Alright, we're listening. I didn't see what's in my envelope, though. You can make some money right now, man. We'll do the job, whatever it is. First off, let me reiterate that it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prince Sharid. I would never expect a guy as big and important as you to give some guy doing odd jobs at Carver like me the time of day. You're too humble, Mr. Arkrod. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I wanted to make sure to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me, Your Highness. Still, can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into their heir to a throne, and less to spoil surprises these days. I knew you were one of the sponsors for the film festival, but I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. Well, it's true, unfortunately. The consonants are the same as the one we got. The prince got the letter 5 days ago. He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That's just about the same time as ours came in. I guess that means they were sent to both Edith and tharbad at the same time then, huh? I initiated an investigation immediately, of course, but we still haven't determined how the note got to the prince. At the very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Sounds just like what happened with Sarah when she got her note. You're referring to the dancer I recommended to Gotti, yes? I heard she received one as well. Given she was only scouted this afternoon, however, that is exceedingly swift. The timing is too perfect. I believe, at this stage, that we can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? Yeah, I'm right there with you. In fact, I think it's crossed the line that as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. Yeah, whoever we're dealing with, this guy's either got guts or he's a complete dumbass. Maybe even a little bit of both. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it, Your Highness. Must feel pretty confident in your lady friend there to approach the likes of us, too. You are not incorrect, my friend. Truth be told, she is also my bodyguard and one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters. Quite possibly its very best. In fact, I would go so far as to reckon she outclasses even the likes of Mr. Arkrod and your concierge. No kid. To be honest, I suspected as much as first laying eyes on her. You got me there. Hard to stack up against a bodyguard serving such a hotshot. Oh, and just to be clear, Van's fine. No need to be stiff with me. Van it is then. You are 24, yes? That makes me 3 years older than you. Everything Mr. Gotti has told me about you adds up. You clearly have a lot of promise. After all, not just anyone could discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I am right in thinking you've seen the limited run R-17 Director's Cut? Of course, no real fan can miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here too. But with my underage assistants tagging along, I can't. A shame. Makes for a real good watch. Ah, I knew you were a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you, she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Sounds like it must have been a trying time in the Asval's household. Wow, these two are like two peas in a pod. You don't have to get so excited, man, please. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of his highness status would even know Mr. Arkrad's age. I like him. He's a guy who's clearly true to himself. You don't see a high-mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. It must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? No, I'm used to it at this point. Hey, is that Judith Lancaster and Nina Finley? Wow, real stars out and about in the swimsuits. Only at the Aljamira, I tell you. Hey, could you girls give us autographs? Or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait, we meet again. This is where you guys are staying, of all the places. This place must take anyone who can pay if they'll let trash like this stay here. Give me a break. You're those pricks from this afternoon. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, more guests. Are these friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness. I'll make everyone pipe down. Like hell you will. Your luck's run out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dudes. Well... Ooh. Huh? Ah! Holy! She moves so fast.
Oh my! Have more young men come to play?
Oh, Miss Bravati!
I've gotta hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim. Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere?
Uh-oh.
Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Go for it, Bravati! They all yours, bro! I'm a mistake! We'll be leaving now! Appreciate it, Bravati! No wonder you're His Highness's right hand. That's some quick swordplay you got there.
It was nothing. I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
I bet.
As I said, one of the Principality's best.
No doubt. Wow, this someone even better than Elaine and Sophie. Guess I have a lot to learn.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up. I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services. But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me.
That's all we gotta do? Easy.
It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
Appreciate it, Naja. Damn. A fight or two? With the excitement having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing the first day in tharbad to a close. The group made a beeline straight back to the inn. Sleepy time. After a full day in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. An early night's rest was in order so as to get ready to resume their investigation on the next day, or so it seemed.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after-dark fun, huh?
I hear you, Aaron.
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh?
Bam, let's do it. I'm game.
I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
Yeah, Aaron, you got a lot of growing up to do.
When do you think you two will be back?
Oh, Rosette.
Where the hell did you come from?
We'll make sure we're back before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
Please, Rosette.
As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your night, you two.
Thank you, Rosette. Okay, seriously, what's the deal with that maid of yours, huh? That prince seemed extra keen on her for some reason, too. So it wasn't just me who noticed, huh? But given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird that word about her gets around. For real? You sure are trusting of this woman you have a shady-ass contract with, too, you know. Today was the first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, but we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. But never mind that. Let's have our little peek and then head straight back. We don't want the girls worrying about us. You sound like an old dad fretting over his daughter. I'm not that old, damn it. Oh yeah, better make sure I go prepared. Han, what are you doing? Let's hurry up and go in already. Nightclub Lelouch. Alright, Aaron, I'll back you up.
Oh yeah! This music's my jam!
Let's get it, Aaron, you take point.
Fine with me.
You got it. Ooh! Ooh, what is she wearing? Oh, she's a little gift. Hey! Yeah! Ooh, hell yeah! Now this is how you run a club. Let's find some empty seats to get our ass in them already. I'll have a tharbad night. What about you? I'll take an Alexander, extra nutmeg. As you wish, sirs. You're nothing if not consistent, aren't you? What can I say? You gotta have it with nutmeg. It's pretty damn good, you know. Oh, it's gotta hurt though, guys. That's a lot of tape. You ain't got no bra on either. Oh. Oh, you looking at me, baby girl? Hey! What was that?
Oh, the women here are exquisite. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, what are...
Oh, come now, darling. Don't go lighting up in here. I'm sorry, dear. He's just had a little much to drink, is all. Still, there's something to be said for the occasional indulgence.
Just so. It's been some time since I last found myself in this city. It's shaping up to be a good stay, and I, for one, plan to make the most of it.
We should leave some parting gifts here as well for such a lovely time. It's only polite. The only question is, what sort of presents young ladies like these days?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't take my eyes off that dancing. And now, the woman you've all been waiting for.
Hey, pay attention. What? What's the bid?
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's star! Tharbad's most beautiful nocturnal butterfly, handpicked to take part in the upcoming Carnal Cavalcade. It's Lady Sora!
Sir, what kind of bullshit you got going on?
You won't want to miss this. This could be her last performance here if her debut at the film festival makes a splash. They say nobody's managed to take this vixen home. If anyone hopes to break that streak, tonight's your last shot. But enough from me. Cue the music.
What will your sister do if she saw this? Ah, so you got debts to pay.
My sister and I, we're not originally from Calvard. We grew up in a town in the Central East. When Shahina was still little, my parents had a hard time making ends meet and borrowed money from some unsavory characters. Once my parents passed on, I tried to run away with Shahina, and we ended up here.
I'm guessing your peace and quiet didn't last long, and they were banging on your door soon enough. Chasing you all the way out here. Those must have been some bad dudes your parents borrowed from. The fact you got this side hustle too and still haven't paid it off says a lot.
I know. It's not something I'm exactly proud of.
Why? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you've had to go and sell your body or anything. Hell, even if you did, you'd just be doing what you had to do in order to survive.
To be completely honest, that's exactly how they wanted me to pay them back. At first, but I heard about Calvard and its system for absolving debts taken up by one's parents. When I thought about it, though, doing either one of those things would feel like I'd be renouncing their memories.
So, you decided to repay them with the debts that you picked up in the family? I get it. The way I see it, as long as those guys get their money back, they really can't complain how you make it. No wonder you were so hesitant of bringing in the guild earlier.
More or less. I appreciate what they do, but I have to imagine they'd recommend I get the debt forgiven and, well, it's stupid to be so proud over something like this. I know.
It's not exactly the most elegant way to go about things, to be sure. From the way you're talking, I'm guessing you haven't said anything to your sister. Not just about your other job, but the debt itself.
It's hard to tell her everything this far in, you know?
I get you.
Plus, there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel now. Once I get my commission for taking part in the Carnal Cavalcade, I should be able to pay the remainder off.
So that's why you said you can't give this up no matter what. Ah, so that's what you got planned, huh? But man, I just do not get it. Why does everybody around me seem to always pick the path of the most resistance? Wouldn't it be smarter to take it easy as best you can and try to coast through life? Speak for yourself, kid. Once someone set their mind on something, it's pretty damn hard to shake them off of it. Anyway, I think things will be okay with Shahina if you tell her. Might get a little mad at you for keeping it a secret, but she's mature enough to know you did it out of love for her. You just focus on the parade for the time being. Let the rest of us worry about the demo note. I'd be lying if I said what I saw back there wasn't hot, but more than that, I could tell there was real art you put into it. Oh, and don't worry about paying us any commission. That dance is all the reward fine young men like us could need.
Aw, Van. All right. I won't worry about it. I'll make sure to knock them dead tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
Give me another reason. God damn, this guy never misses a beat.
Now you've done it!
Are you serious?
Huh? What the?
Yo, what's your Hey, I know you. I've seen you in the tabloids.
I am so disappointed in you, Spriggan. You're dragging this poor woman around town all night, only to make her cry. Have you no shame? I always knew you were a good-for-nothing, and this proves it.
You were watching us this whole damn time? Don't you have anything better to do, Grimcat? You know they call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? You'll age faster if you keep pulling on arrows like this.
Excuse me? Thanks for calling me old when I'm not!
I didn't say that! Quit putting words in my mouth!
Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is all a big
Whatever. There's no reasoning with you. In the name of Adios, I'll kick you straight to Gehenna, you unrepentant philanderer!
So you're the thief that's been causing all that mayhem in Edith, huh? Wait a sec. Save the chit-chat for later. Here she comes.
Activating shards!
Can I fight this bitch again?
He won't get away.
I'm not trying to get away.
Here goes.
This chick again?
Go time! Here goes!
My move now.
I'll dice you up!
Make it count, Aaron.
Good thing.
You got this skill. A chance.
Too slow!
I will win! Twilight kick!
Ooh, I love now.
I'll be sorry for that!
I love that love
Make
now.
it count, Aaron.
Some of that!
Did that hurt?
That all you've got?
I can give you more. I'm ready to keep on going. Damn, she's pretty good. Just calm down already. You got it all wrong.
Calm down? Calm down? I was such a fool thinking you were anywhere near decent. Nina needs to wake up to the truth, and I'll do whatever.
Stop! You're making a mistake!
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'm here to give them their just.
You're wrong. Van and Aaron were just walking me home. I was just telling them about my life and got a little emotional in front of them. That's all.
It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave face anymore. It must have been so hard dealing with what? Seriously?
You freaking idiot!
Huh. All right. I'll let you off the hook this time.
Seriously?
But next time you make some poor girl cry, there'll be hell to pay. Got it? You better remember that.
What was that all about? Beats me. Looked like someone was playing dressed up as that infamous Fenton thief and got a little too into her room. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep, sure looked like her. Look, let it go. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Digging into it will just cause us headaches. Unreal.
Well, what'd you think?
We just
like
met
what you saw?
That I did. They were just as I'd hoped.
Oh, that's a different dude.
Moreover, our surprise guests appear to be greatly anticipating what's to come. I think it's time we turn up the heat, don't you? Perhaps with a golden frenzy to instill some proper fear.
Oh, I agree completely, boss.
Dude, so yeah, something's getting ready to go down. So, okay, I thought it was that other guy from the nightclub. So, that dude that remember the nightclub and that lady, I guarantee you they're probably with this fucking group that we just met. These two motherfuckers right here. Because their characters look too fucking, like, well fleshed out. They're important. What's with the looks? Barry, Agnes, Rosette. Come on, girls, we need to soak. Your breakfasts are going to get cold. I mean, get a load of this humus. This stuff is something else, isn't it? I'm not mad. I'm glad you two were able to have fun by yourselves last night. You should have said something. How am I supposed to protect you if you stick out like that? That's what you was worried about, Fairy? I'm good. Look who's in for it now. So much for our trip staying a secret. My sincerest apologies, Mr. Arkrod. It is my fault for not maintaining the facade. It's not your fault. You did your best, Rosette. Hell of a time to have that Genesis go off, that's for sure. From the sound of it, it lit up right around the time we were catching up with everyone's favorite Phantom Thief, yeah? Right, although the timing of it may have just been a coincidence. I was really scared something had happened to you two. Yeah, I get it. I beefed it big time. But seeing as Marlborough was nowhere to be found, it's not as though the situation was the same as before. Indeed, perhaps I suggest there are multiple response patterns that can trigger it. Still, who would have guessed it was her all along? Did you have any idea, Small Fry? Yeah, pretty much. She moves just like in that movie, so... Excuse me? Just like what movie? Never mind that. It doesn't matter right now. It's a very solid movie.
I hope you've had a good morning.
Oh, hello, Sarah. Good morning. Already out and about this early, huh?
Yes. I have a meeting to attend over at Vegas Films. They say we're really going to have to rush to get me ready for the parade.
And I'm coming along to listen to every word they have to say, because I'm her manager.
You did it, Shahina!
Maybe with a little luck, I'll get to meet Nina Fenley and Judith Lanster.
Good for you. Squeaky boys. Sounds like ulterior motive to me. I didn't ask you to tag along, you know. They're probably gonna probably yell at you and ask you to leave. I wouldn't be so sure. I think that director's gonna fall head over heels for me too. I can see it now. Shahina, sweetheart, you're a once-in-a-generation find. You've got what it takes to be the next great star. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say when that happens. I can't go in unprepared. Well, fingers crossed. Good to see you're still full of energy, Shahina. Knowing Gotti, I don't think that's really out of the question. Hey, you'll never know unless you try. Still, I have to imagine this parade is not gonna be like your normal dancing. But then you look, this opportunity could open some real doors for you. Big doors, I think. Thanks, man. I think so too. Wish me luck. Hey, is it just me, or does something feel a little different between the two of you? Wait, oh wowie wow! Is he the boyfriend you've been seeing at night? He is, isn't he, Sarah? Shahina! Nah, I'm afraid not. We all just met yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, oopsies. Sorry about that. She gets ahead of herself sometimes. Good luck with your work today, everyone. I hope everything goes well for you, and not just when it comes to my request either. You sure it's not him? Extraordinarily sure. Come on, we have to go. That text went by so fucking fast, guys. What? Don't tell me you guys think it's actually true. I already explained it to you what we were doing last night. Yeah, I know, but still. That's Mr. Outride, ever the lady killer. Huh? When did Van kill ladies? Hey, you'll get it later on, kid. Shut up! Come on, tell me. And here we go again. Getting back to the topic at hand, we do need to figure out what's going on with these threatening notes. Especially now that Sarah's gotten one too. Right, this being the day before the festival, this will probably be when things start to pick up. You gotta figure something's bound to turn up as long as we keep sniffing around. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Let's hunt for some more 4SPGs and keep your eyes peeled. Don't lose sight of why we're really here. Right, of course. Roger. You have my full support as always, Mr. Arkrod. Alright, let's go ahead and make save. Alright, let's get into it.
Now, what's it say?
Looks like we got a 4SPG. I'm here to investigate the ruins in the underground waterway, but I need an escort capable of taking down the monsters that wander about. When I asked the guild for help, they told me to come back another day because of how busy they are. But I only have a limited amount of time here, so I can't afford to wait. I'll be near the entrance to the underground waterway, so please come. An archaeologist wants our help? That's interesting. I got a hunch she's not the only one trying to reach out. Let's set the bulletin board in the entertainment district too. Alright, Ben, let's go straight there.
Let's do this.
Wow, there sure are a lot more people around.
I see that.
I would assume it's because the festival is nearly here.
Correct. Alright, why don't our party get switched? Wait a minute, what the fuck? How did Aaron and Rosette get switched?
Off we go.
Very well.
Okay. Young master, I do believe I warn you, such driving is incredibly dangerous and serves nobody's interest. I am, of course, relieved to see that neither you nor your vehicle have been harmed by your excursion. However, that leap through the air was truly terrifying. I felt as though I lost 5 years of my life watching that. See that, Hardy? This ride is exactly the kind of thing a guy like me needs. This thing's built for driving through sand dunes. You were worried about nothing at all. Sure, I might have kicked up a bit of sand, but that's part of the fun. I like seeing you in the air. It's like Stardust blowing around. Now that I'm all hyped up, time to hit up those actresses and see if I can't conquer those dunes. It's gonna be great.
Very well.
Very well. Hey, she's yelling at you, dude. Better listen. I heard from the cops that folks around town have been getting rowdy lately. Around here, at least, people are going feral over parking spaces. I'll try my best to hang in there until the end of the festival, but to tell you the truth, I'm at the end of my rope physically. I just need it all to be over so I can take a dip in the Hanam and recharge.
Alrighty.
It's definitely gonna be over, but I don't know if you have a time to come back to you. It's not like this place will be getting fucked up tomorrow. Hey, officer. I always thought that the officer Kelvin didn't take his job as seriously as he needed to, but this time he's gone too far. He outright abandoned his post. Can you believe it? I definitely need to have a word with the precinct about this later. I cut him some slack before knowing he was new and needs to get used to the job, but I can't look past the election of duty.
Well, where'd you next?
Hey, dude. Oh, I still think I'm a man who can keep up with the festival when things heat up, but I gotta be honest with ya. This one is wearing me out. I can't keep up when things get this crazy. This festival is really something else, so let me tell ya, I've seen my fair share of festivals in my time. Gotta wonder how people find out all this energy and vigor in the middle of a scorching hot desert.
Mommy, Daddy, hurry.
Mommy, Daddy. Last night, I saw that girl at the nightclub again. Oof, just remember her makes me feel so... what am I doing? That dancer is my daughter's age, yet here I am lusting after her. But I can't stop myself. I don't care if it's wrong. I've gone too far to give up now. Last night, hon, that makes him a fan of a certain dancer. Yes, it takes all kinds when you're as popular as her. Yeah, this guy's having a real normal one. He's in way too deep. I don't get it. Are you guys talking about that place you two visited last night? All I'll say is, whatever you two saw in there, I'm glad Fairy wasn't exposed to it.
What?
Such a goody two-shoes. Oh! Oh, what's going on here? Hey! Kick his ass, bruh! Go for it.
Hey, friend, you got a minute?
We had some scuffles out in the alley this morning. They were practically back-to-back, which is unheard of at such an early hour. Even in our neck of the woods, of desert rather. Fights are such headaches for me. If any breaks out at places we're contracted with, I have to go and sort them out, which is no fun. Well, you got a fight over there you might need to handle. So you're about to go at it. Toe to toe. I guess some fights broke out around town this morning. It's hard not to worry about where things are headed when it all gets less safe. I'll best get in touch with the security company we have contracted out just to be sure. They're just as trustworthy as their own sponsors. If anyone can keep our customers safe in these uncertain times, it's them. Hey, it might be me, but when I think of security outfits that pump big money into the Central East, you know who comes to mind? Oh yes, he's almost certainly referring to Marduk. At the very least, I know there's a casino in the database that's funded with the ballast money. Hey, what's all the commotion outside? Oh, right, that whole film festival's going on, isn't it? Screw all the pomp and circumstance. I'm here to have fun, and that's exactly what I'm having thanks to this amazing hookup. I just know I'm going to win even bigger than I did yesterday. But this calls for an extra big play. What movie is that? In times like these, when people let their guard down, you can really start to see their true colors. take the film festival. A lot of people around here are getting really excited now that we're about to have our very first one. It's fascinating stuff to witness. Not unlike a good round of cards in that regard. Man, do people really expect me to just stand around doing nothing all day while this town's one big river of money? Working hard for suckers. I'm going to make a killing at this casino and there so long with the stuffy little paying cop wife. I mean, what's fair about having us work while everyone else around here gets to have fun, huh? Nothing, that's what. Talk about not being cut out for the job. This guy wouldn't know the meaning of hard work if it was tied to a brick and thrown at his face.
Do you know what you want?
Yeah, give me that sausage shot, bruh.
I hope to see you again.
Thank you. Why you got such a deep voice for that fucking look?
Come on, come on!
You winning? Some people seem to be puzzled about all the disturbances you've been seeing around here lately. On the flip side, you might argue that everyone acting all flustered shows the true colors coming out. Everyone has ugly sides they don't want to show. Lay them bare is no laughing matter.
Alrighty.
That's one way to put it. Ooh, the girl with the hips. You might not think it, but the film festival is shaping up to be a learning exercise in how we run the casino moving forward. Times like this, you can see shifts in our customer base and increased bet amounts, among other kinds of ripple effects. It's no exaggeration to say big events have a way of informing our operations long term, as well as what new ventures we get into. Good luck with that, lady. I'm glad for your business. Oh! Oh! Get the legs in there, lady! What kind of dance is that? Hey! She looks a little goofy, but I like it. Yo!
Indeed.
Wow! It's my kind of dancing right there. What the? Oh! Dude, it's the day before the festival, so everybody's getting fucking sloshed, everybody's fucking fighting. Bro, it's going down right now. Damn! She's right. I've already told you, please keep your clothes on in here. We can do temperature adjustments on our air conditioner, just keep your clothing on, I'm begging you.
Well?
Phew, is it just me or is it getting really hot? If this keeps up, I might have to start stripping and we wouldn't want that. Careful, Laurel, you know in movies it's always a saucy girl who shows a little too much skin who gets turned into shark meat first. Oh, be careful. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna be seeing any sharks in the middle of a desert. Well, girl, I have good news. They make all kinds of sharks now. Sand ones, snow ones, whatever. Nature's fiercest apex predators can be admired anytime, anywhere. Isn't it grand? Maybe toss the drunk girl again. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but one thing's for certain, I'm on top of the world, baby! Woo! I better make the most of these balls and see if I can land some hot studs. When life feels this good, like, who has time for nerves, right? YOLO!
Indeed.
Yeah! Ah, this is great. My body feels all warm and stuff. I don't have a care in the world right now. Should have wild like this more often.
Well,
y'all have fun.
I'm so in love with this brand.
Ah, me too. Apparently some scuffles broke out around town this morning. The owner here is really concerned. Normally we keep real stores on display, but unfortunately we've seen a few too many customers lacking self-restraint lately. I think it's best we keep them in storage until things calm down, just to be safe. Probably a good idea, lady. I swear, those urban hookers or whatever you call them, they just keep falling off the shelves faster every day. The principle behind how they work is pretty much the same as what you find in something like an orbital heater. All they basically did was mechanize and shrink down the part of the device that heats up the water and leaves. The hook is sewed together with pre-processed leads, which is convenient. Maybe that explains the popularity. And the fucking words on this game are killing me, guys. I've had a lot of surprisingly demanding, angry customers this morning. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. Some of them have the craziest demands. I've even had folks grumble about not being able to sell camels to them, of all things. I've worked as a merchant for a long time and never ever seen as many complaints in my shop in one day as I have today. But sometimes you gotta put your feet to the fire to make a mirror. So if that's what it takes to close those deals, sign me up, coach. Damn, he's dead. Everybody fucking drunk. Damn. Chill. You guys, you showed up at the perfect time. Hey, look, it's that little reporter girl. Again, that little girl is older than you, you know. Physically, yeah, but mentally, I've seen newborns who are more mature than that chick. Oh, don't be mean. You're a reporter with the Tyrell Times, correct? Do you need something? Yeah, I just wanted to ask, have you guys seen Dingo recently? I never did manage to get him to fess up to what he's actually doing here, so I was gonna try to get an answer out of him again today. But I haven't seen him anywhere all morning. It's so frustrating. You sure he's not trying to avoid you the way you hang on to him, frankly? I wouldn't blame him if he was. Excuse me? I am not hanging on to him like some needy high schooler. Have some respect. I just want to be with him, that's all. For work, I mean, of course. Besides, any reporter's gotta be tenacious in order to get to the bottom of the story, right? That's not clinginess, that's doing my job. If anything, I should be more persistent. That's logic of a sort. I totally get you. It's like a hunter dog doing whatever it takes to track down the prey until they finally go in for the kill. You're a one determined lady, I can respect that. I think that comparison may be a little off, Fairy. Point is, we haven't seen him and we have no idea what he's doing out here either. Your guess is as good as ours, lady. You're really sure about that? You're not pulling my leg, are you, Spriggan? Nah, I'm not. We're in town on our own assignment right now and just happened to bump into him while we were working. Not that I have no idea what he might be up to right now, but best to keep that to myself until I'm absolutely sure. Well, if you say so, there's gotta be some reason why he would be out here for this schlocky excuse for a film festival, but what? I don't get it. If I recall, you weaseled your way into covering this schlock, so you have an excuse to come out here too, right? I don't know. Dude's a pretty big stud if you ask me. You sure he isn't shackled up with some actress or model? What? Could it be Dingo's sleeping with... this is just my opinion, but I don't think he's the kind of man who would... No, I think it might be possible. Yeah, no, I did see him with a real foxy woman earlier. I can't take this city down. I've got to find Dingo and get to the bottom of this. Alright, now look at what you've done now. She's the boiling steam engine. I feel kind of bad for her, to be honest. Don't feel too sorry for her. I think this is hilarious. The whole thing is kind of sweet, at least. Certainly more so than your wisecracking ass.
Why don't we see...
Because of 4 SPGs. I was deeply moved by your incredible sensitivity yesterday, and so I'd love to get your help again today. I would appreciate it if you could track down additional cast members to help make the parade the best it could possibly be. Today I'll be either at the hotel or Vegas Films. I'm looking forward to seeing you all once again. Director Gotti. Well, would you look at that? I didn't expect Salvatore Gotti himself to call in a favor. I don't know if what he wants is our forte, but never look a gift horse in the mouth, not from a guy like him. He must have taken a shiny off your little discussion yesterday. Maybe he asked Nita and Judith how to get in touch with us after that meeting. Only problem is, he put 2 different spots to meet up. The hotel and Vegas Film. Does the guy expect us to toss a coin and just hope we end up at the right spot? Yeah, where should we go? Let's check out the hotel first. Might as well see how the girls are holding up today too. I want to at least get something done in the meantime.
Very well.
You have some nerve lounging about while all this is going on, Detective. At least you're already here. Convenient. I'll be putting you to work until the film festival is over. Understood? You can't be serious! You want me to give up my hard-earned vacation time just like that? You're damn right I do. Emergencies don't have a schedule. Any detective worth his salt is always ready to act in an emergency. Either you work now and crack this case, or it spirals out of control and you have even less time to fool around. What'll it be? What? You got me all the way out here just so you can ditch me and go off to work? I finally caved in and agreed to do this after you badgered me so much and this is what I get? I don't believe this shit. Do they really have to stick me between a rock and a hard place? I was able to enjoy my vacation and the festival in peace.
Alrighty.
Just gonna leave those two alone, guys. Maybe it's just me, but do you get the feel that people are going a little crazier than they were yesterday? People here always go so hard when they're excited. I don't know how they can do it. If so, if people are getting so hot and bothered about the film festival, I guess that's a good sign we're in for something fun, at least. I don't really watch movies, so I don't know much about what's going on, but even I'm pretty curious at this point. Should be. Hey, Bracer. This morning has seen even more disturbances than yesterday. Some brawling even broke out a little while ago. The fact that the E-Police has dispatched detectives here says to me that they expect something's going on too. I'll let Ismail handle anything that requires more local insight into tharbad than what I've got. As for me, I think I'll keep an eye on the trajectory of these tourists and where they're coming from. Hey, little kid, careful in that water. I can't go in there though, guys. I want to go in the water.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
I'm not. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels like people are more feisty today. Not just tourists either, but the locals too. I thought I had my finger on the pulse of things better than my folks, but I'm completely stumped as to what's going on here. Hey, Shahina. Yeah, I was really hoping I could come in with my sister, but they told me they don't allow outsiders. I thought I'd have a chance to meet with some famous celebrities or something. So much for that, I guess. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go up to one of the staff members and get up in their face. Maybe. It's clear you want your sister to succeed, though. We're definitely rooting for her, too. I'm sure she's gonna do just great. Thanks. Yeah, I know she's gonna knock them dead. It's Sarah we're talking about. My sister's so amazing at what she does. I'm so proud of her. But if I can't get in, now's a good time as any to get some dance practice in myself. Sarah can't be the only one working so hard out there. It wouldn't be fair. Shahina sounds really anxious. Not that I can blame her. Probably doesn't help that Sarah can't perform like normal today or tomorrow. Hopefully all the excitement doesn't get to either of them. Feel like things are extra chaotic outside today, even with the film festival so close. Even in Vegas Films itself, it felt really tense for some reason. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I don't know. Guess I'll have to give up on getting a tour today. Today feels like a really bad day to disturb you. Everybody at Vegas Films seems busy getting ready for the film festival. I'm worried might have ruffled some feathers a little. We got impatient to try to give them a proposal we came up with, but it's probably going to be a while before we hear back. I want to make sure we enjoy our time out here, especially as our way of showing thanks to everybody at Vegas Films for what they've done for us. Our president seems really agitated about something right now. I wish he would spare a thought for his workers though. Doesn't he realize that adding on to the parade at this stage is the big ask? Give me a teeny little break here, come on. Between you and me, I think this company got too big too fast. It's lacking some fundamental things. President Dylan is somehow even more strung up than usual today, if you can believe it. Maybe he's just feeling on edge, what with all the turmoil the city's been dealing with lately. For my part, I've been ordered not to let anyone through unless he has personally authorized them, no exceptions. So can I not go through? Hey, Sarah. I'm supposed to start some intensive training to get ready for the carnival cavalcade. I'm just waiting for Director Gotti and the others to arrive. They were supposed to be here by now. Alright, so Gotti is not at Vegas Films then, guys. There you go, he's at the hotel. Yo, my man! There was a weird commotion around here earlier. First, people started brawling. Then, all of a sudden, we had people tearing off their clothes and yelling real loud. I know it's festival season and all, but that's not how you hold a celebration. What in the hell has got into people around here, huh? It's like they all forgot how to have fun. Maybe it was just ripping off their clothes, guys. Yeah, they're fighting, ripping off clothes. Yeah, So maybe this has something to do with the Genesis thing, guys. So it's like affecting people's like emotions, maybe. I don't know. The atmosphere here is so weird. Our festivals in Tharbad always this lively. I knew it wasn't gonna be like the Macedon Film Festival, but I didn't quite imagine it being this unhinged. And is it just me, or is my mother being kind of loud? She's a lot more punchy and energetic than I'm used to seeing. And why are people ripping off their clothes all of a sudden today? People seem to be really high-strung this morning. I hate it. Just as I was getting used to this place and sleeping soundly too, now I see this patch of dirt for what it really is. But you know something? For some reason, I'm feeling a little pumped up. I feel like I'm young again, young and dancing with my friends all over town. I've heard there were disturbances around town this morning, fighting even. Be that as it may, our mission remains unchanged. No expense will be spared when it comes to ensuring the safety and comfort of our guests. To that end, if you run into any trouble, please don't hesitate to report it to me and my crew. We'll take care of it straight away. Oh, hey everyone, good morning. Nice to see you. Good to see you too. You seem real perky today. You guys sleep well after a tiring night? If anyone's tired, I bet it's so Leinster there. You look like you pulled an all-nighter. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm as full of energy as I always am, believe it. If you say so, good to hear you keep them well rested. Anyway, are you two going somewhere? Yeah, me and Sarah and some other people were over at Vegas Films to discuss the parade. After that, we've got a basic rehearsal scheduled, which is looking like it will take a while. That sounds tough. Hang in there, girls. I'm sure the parade's gonna be great. Aw, thank you, Fairy. All of that is to say that we're going to have our hands full all day and won't be able to do much else. We better see you guys start to deliver some results today, understand? Yeah, we'll come through. And, well, be careful not to do anything that attract the attention of, oh, I don't know, local vigilantes. You've got nothing to fear. Just had to say it, huh? Huh? Yeah! Hello, everyone! What's going on? How's everyone doing? Oh, hello, Director. We're doing great, thanks. Well, at least physically. Mentally, I've been better. I'll take it. You girls better be feeling great, because with an itinerary this good, tomorrow's parade will be the best in history. Sounds like you got some exciting stuff in store. What have y'all got cooking today exactly? First, the parade will be going through the cultural and entertainment districts before stopping at the hotel for the award reception. Then, the winners will be picked up and the whole thing will go back exactly the way it came. But that's all you'll be getting out of me. I can't be spoiling all the surprises now. You'll just have to see for yourself what we have in store as it all unfolds. Although I will say the performance will be decked out in outfits made sexy by me personally. You're gonna love them, trust me on this. Sexy outfits? You mean it's gonna be a grown-up parade? It better not be anything too revealing, or else my agency is gonna have a serious problem with it. Anyway, there's still a handful of things left to hammer out, but we have the shape of it already. Especially now that we got Sarah with us. That woman's gonna be the perfect star. She'll be a perfect beacon for just how diverse our republic really is. Eros runs in the blood of all humans. Our shared ancestrality can transcend race and culture, bringing our species to new fucking heights. There's only one man in Zamora who can pull off this show to end all shows, and it's me, baby! The one, the only, Salvatore Gotti! Is Sarah gonna be okay? I'm starting to worry now. Don't worry, for all his talk, he's got his head on straight. Kind of. He won't try to cross any lines with her. Probably. And on the off chance he does do something dumb, you can bet I'll kick his ass to the curb, so don't worry, it's cool. Oh yes, before I forget, you two ladies had better not forget to practice your award speeches. Even I don't know which of you is going to take the crown as Best Actress. It'll be a surprise to all of us. Huh? They haven't posted the results ahead of time somewhere? Oh, absolutely not. They're set to be revealed during the film festival. None of us nominees know who's going to win or get runner-up. I like it this way. It's more solid than not knowing. I'm just glad we get to square off again like we did at last year's festival. Right, Nina? You bet. You're going down, Judith. Those two make for fine rivals, don't they? They really do. It's like they shine together. Anyway, to our meeting. We'll get it done quickly and get back to practice. Yeah, we better get going. Break a leg, guys. See you all later tonight. At least one of those girls has got her act together, unlike a certain bondage bimbo. What? Who are you? Hey, wait, didn't Mr. Gotti have a request for us too? Oh, crap. You're right, he still needs to fill us in on what he wants. Guess we're paying a trip to Vegas Films later too. Can I go to that shop already that I missed? There was a shop. Oh, the shop's still here. Oh, it's you, Ramadi.
Welcome to my... Cheers to tharbad.
Well, look who we have here. That was quite the exciting evening last night for everyone involved. You know, I haven't seen those two tourists around the hotel since I got up today. Maybe I put the fear of adios into them? Not that I'm at all worried with you and Dingo around. Plus, everything is ready as can be with a side gig. Anyway, if you sweethearts need anything, I'll be here. Don't be a stranger. I like having them around, guys. Ooh, what you doing over here by your lonesome? Mr. Gotti's whole stitch-laid spectacle philosophy might look like mindless fluff, but he actually puts a lot of thought into his work. I was the actress who played the researcher that fakes first thing in his movie Golden Blood. He was extremely particular about how exposed my lab coat should be, how my legs should be crossed, even the mustiness of my hair. Although, I gotta admit, having him barking orders at me posing while I was laying on the floor was more than a little awkward. But you know, bud, how about I take you back to that hotel over there and I can give you a better fucking response to that. You know, do a little bit better than he did. She don't know, guys, she ain't ready. In light of the disorder this morning, we're working to bolster security at the hotel. Unfortunately, it seems we have some agitators among our guests here, particularly on the upper floors. The other floor managers and I plan to come up with a response to those individuals sometime this morning. So yeah, people are still being rowdy. Son, I understand what you're saying, but we can't resign ourselves to aligning with Islam, not when we come this far. I'm not saying we have to devote ourselves to them, Father. We just don't know what the balance of power of the centuries could be later. It's not good to put all of our eggs in one basket. Doing so could put us in a tough situation as time goes on. Besides, more to our vision than just balance in Islam, there are plenty of smaller countries and unstable regions we could use. Now you're thinking like a man, and when did you grow so much, my boy? Alright, let's hear it. Got a plan for forging ties with Islam without pissing off our friends in Ballas? As a matter of fact, I do. It's going to involve a little bit of going back to our roots, one might say. As they say in the Central East, the ties through the plans are older than history itself. So with your permission, I'm thinking I can start to forge personal connections that will then leverage in the future. What do you think, Father? You know, you might be onto something there, kid. It's not like strategic marriages were common amongst dirt into my time either. Alright, let's do it. I want to be clear. I still intend to prioritize working with Ballas. But if you think you can make inroads with Islam's aristocrats, I won't stop you. Show me how far you can take this, son. Yes, thank you, Father. We can discuss the details later once we get home. Ooh, where's the exit? Got how to get out of there, guys. Alright, so let's go to Vegas Films. Mr. Gotti. Oh, I meant to ask, did you all catch my post? Seeing as I hadn't heard from you all, thought I'd reach out myself. And I figured, what better way to do that than with the 4SPG? Judith and Nina told me how to file one, and now here we are. Yep, exactly why we're here. We forgot to ask about it earlier, so we wanted to hurry back and check in with you. Right, sorry about that. Got my hands full with everything right now, as you can imagine. Anyway, let's say we get straight to business and discuss what I have in mind for this gig. You kids got time to talk right now? Yep. Yeah, let's get down to brass tacks. Fantastic, then come over here so we can sit and chat. Right, so you wrote in your request that you're looking to add some more cast members to the cavalcade. Push your luck just a bit trying to rip more folks in when the festival's tomorrow, don't you think? Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. We're done getting ready for the parade at this point. I'm just interested in making it even better while we still have time. That's why I was hoping to spruce things up around the back of the parade with some hot girls. Give the joint even more pizzazz. Huh? You're looking for girls? You didn't mention that. Who else would I look for? But I'm not just looking for babes. I need ones who can dance a bit. Nothing complicated, so don't worry there. You know what? I already see where this is going, Mr. Gotti. There's this one chick with the fucking fucked up ass name that's doing the little, she has a little dance that she does, that chick. And then they got somebody else somewhere else I can't remember right now, but I know at least 2 people. I got somebody for you. Are you certain we're going to be able to find someone like that on such short notice? The town may have a lot of visitors right now, but this quest needs a very specific skill set if you ask me. Bah! Tharbad sports the brim of women as talented as they are foxy. You have no trouble, I'm sure of it. But I will admit it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that your kids could come up short. But that's fine, because if that happens, I've got a backup plan. And that backup plan is you there, miss. What do you say? Could you do it? Truly, you will let me to join your parade? Oh wow, yeah, Rosette is super pretty. She would totally kill it on stage. No argument there. I got a feeling she could pull off whatever dance you have in mind. She certainly could, but it should really be her decision. You can't force her to do it. Well, I appreciate the high praise, and if I feel it is perhaps a little much. Very well, if necessary, I will at least consider joining your parade. Damn, you mean that? Screw bringing anyone else. I'd be happy disrupting you. Hold on there, Mr. Gotti. Strictly speaking, Rosette ain't one of my employees. She's on loan from elsewhere. That in mind, I really don't want to impose on her if we can avoid it. So if you don't mind, I'd rather go out and see what we can find in town like you asked. That still work for you? Alright, if that's the way it has to be. Thank you for being understanding of my position, Mr. Arkrod. No prob. Getting back on topic though, ideally, how many ladies do you want to try and get in on this? I mean, I gotta take as many beautiful women as you can find. The more the merrier. But if I had to give you a hard number in terms of how many of our plans can fit, I'll say 3 is our limit. I want you to find at least 1 though. Once you get to work, that's what I'll be counting on, alright? Understood. To confirm, we should recruit at least 1 woman and at most 3, circumstances permitting. Yes, I want the best we can find. I'm counting on you kids to have good taste. Taste that'll deliver. And with that settled, I'm going to the training studio to plan out how to incorporate the additional talent. Happy hunting! Don't come back until you can bring me girls who will knock me off my feet. That dude's brain definitely has 1 setting and 1 setting only, if you know what I mean. That was my first time seeing Mr. Gotti in person. He certainly lives up to his reputation as a man with an uncompromising vision. His passion for the parade is extremely evident. You can say that again, and we'll have to be careful who we recruit to have any hope of satisfying him. But where do we even start looking? Should we start running around town and pray to Arusha? If you want hot girls who can dance, it can't hurt to hit up the nightclub and see if anyone there is willing to play ball. You know, for one, that's a decent idea. I'm drawing a blank on other ideas, so prayers advice dance it is. We'll walk around town and see if we can get lucky as we make our way over to the club. Let's roll.
Well, we're on the clock now.
So why not recruit that one bitch, the fucked up name that she does a little dance and she stops. I guess she might be a little too young though. She is on the younger side. Sorry to bother you two while you're talking. Mind if we ask something? Sure, go ahead. Huh? Why are you looking at me? Is this something I can do? We're with Arkrod Solutions. Salvatore Gotti's called in a favor with us that we're trying to help him out with. Ben, she's not that hot though. We need to find somebody else. Basically, we're looking for additional folks to join tomorrow's Carnival Cavalcade. You interested? You're working for Salvatore Gotti? And you want me to be in the parade? No. I guess it's safe to say they didn't see that one coming. But why do you want Survey to help of all people? Not to diss her to her face, but she's just a regular woman. I don't know if she fit in with something like that. Hey, so much for not dissing me to my face. I know I'm not special, but you have to say it like that. You say that, but when I look into your eyes beneath those glasses, I see a certain spark in them, a fire deep within. I can tell you've got this unquestionable sense of adventure and curiosity and determination to see things through. That's exactly the spirit Mr. Gotti wants in his parade. More spiceful, it's already shaping up to be a zesty event. Wow, I don't know what to say. You really get me. That's exactly who I am. So it just so happens we've been making our own independent movie, and we brought it to Vegas Films to have them take a look at it. We've been so focused on production stuff, I completely forgot the film festival was even going to happen. We're so lost, we're just fretting over what we should even do next. If you really feel like that, I think you should do it, Serby. Get out there and leave your mark. I'm sure you'll do great. Well, I don't have any aspirations to become a professional performer or anything, and my heart's set on being a creator. But if it's an opportunity to meet someone like Mr. Gotti, then I accept. I'd be thrilled to do it. Wait, miss, can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who can dance at least a little. Serby, you might want to. I'll be fine, really. Just because I'm not athletic doesn't mean I can't dance when push comes to shove. I'll show everyone I can do it. That's a little worrying, but at least you're enthusiastic. I'm sure that'll carry you, I think. Anyway, head inside Vegas Films when you're ready. Your man Gotti wants to speak with you. Sounds good. I promise you, you won't regret this. Serby, you might want to practice a little before going in. Just a thought. Nice, that's one dancer added to the crew. Gotti said he wanted at least one dancer, but ideally 3, so what's the play? Keep looking? Yeah, if we can find 3 dancers, that'd be for the best. But if we have trouble finding anyone else, there's no harm cutting things short here. Perfectly reasonable. Shall we continue searching then? If we decide to call it quits, we can head back to Vegas Films and talk to Mr. Gotti. I believe we can get 3 dancers, guys. When I get these guys over here, they can dance. And she looks higher than the other girl, too. Get off me, guys. I'm doing that dance in real life, too. Get them legs up. What the fuck? Bro, it is not... You're not even listening to any music, though, bro. Damn, not the kids, too. Little Billy! Damn! Are we really about to ask a cop? Are you serious? Say, I recognize that policewoman over there. Yeah, she's one of the ones you talked to for that assignment yesterday. Got a real dignified look to her. Fit, too, as soon as you expect. I think she could dance her heart out if she wanted to. Then what are we waiting for? Let's ask if she's interested. Hello, is there something I can help you with? Wait a moment, didn't I see you all yesterday? You did, and we got some new business this time. Anyway, Director Salvatore Gotti's got us pitched in on his Carner Cavalcade that's coming up tomorrow. You heard of it, I bet. We're recruiting some additional folks to fill off the cast and wants to know if you were interested. What? You want me to join? Wait, before you answer, miss, can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who can dance at least a little. I suppose I can dance, yes. I wouldn't say I'm great at it either, but I can. Then does that mean you'll do it? Well, listen, I don't just be asked to join one of Mr. Gotti's productions. I never would have imagined this. But I'm an officer first and foremost, and I'm assigned to festival security tomorrow. I'm afraid I have to decline. That's fair. I have to imagine police here would be incredibly busy once things kick off. That settles it. I guess looks like this one's a wash. I'm really sorry. Good luck finding someone. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Suffice to say, the officer would be rather difficult to recruit. But it seems like you haven't quite given up yet, have you, Mr. Arkwright? Nope. I can't help but think a parade like that will really let her show off the inner strength she usually gives to the badge. And we're dealing with Gotti as a client here. We can't fold that easily if we're gonna make him happy. There's gotta be another way to get her to join. Like what exactly? Well, we could try negotiating with Inspector Dasani. I would bet he's her boss. If we frame it just right, maybe, just maybe we'll get what he wants in the end. Can't hurt to try. Alright, so we're gonna toss this bunch of Dawsoning, and I guess I have the option to fuck this up, so. Let's not interrupt the guys dancing over here. So this is why they said it's okay to have at least one. You people, what do you want this time? Good to see you too, Inspector. You're exactly the man in the force we need to talk to right now. Long story short, Salvatore Gotti's called in a request with us. He wants us to find a few more women to join his carnival cavalcade tomorrow. We tried asking Officer Bernier from Tharbad's force, but she turned us down. Says she'd be too busy working the security detail to help out. Of all the things you could have asked, of course something completely frivolous. We're already short on officers working the parade. I can't shave more officers off on top of that. Exactly. Size. Why someone's like Gotti got you people running around? Does he have a sense for this sort of thing? And why are you so fixated on one of our officers? There are plenty of other women you could ask. Leave our crew alone. Now, Nate. I'm not saying you folks have to give her time off. It's just, what if she works security elsewhere in the parade? You know, put her in the back of it, mix her in with the other cast members, have her escort and protect the performers. You can't be serious, Arkrad. No, hear me out. So the parade gets some hecklers who's trying to throw garbage or something at the performers. If you had Officer Bernier close to the parade itself, she could handle it right there. Practically killing two birds with one stone. If you ask me, that sounds like a good way to beef up security for the event, cover all the bases. Really, I don't see what you guys have to lose letting her go. If anything, you stand to gain from it. That actually makes a lot of sense. I can't believe what I'm about to say. Sometimes I'm too soft for my own good. You hooligans always have a way with words. Fine, you win. Since it sounds like it's in our own interest too, I'll put in a word for her and see what happens. At the end of the day, it's true that you can never be too secure. Any means we can take the strength of security is worth pursuing. Thank you so much, Inspector. We really appreciate it. She'll like to get an official call about it from the higher-ups later, but if you could go ahead and tell her I appreciate it. Can do. Thanks again, Inspector. So at least that wasn't a 50-50 on my part. It's just automatic, so I'll take it. And we gotta rush on back. Oh, we meet again. Need something else? Sorry to keep bugging you. We actually want to follow up on our earlier talk about the parade. We talked to Inspector Dawsony and he agreed to reach out to HQ on your behalf, pull some strings and let you do it. What, really? You're not pulling my leg, are you? No, not at all. The idea is that you'll still be providing security just from within the parade itself as one of the performers. From what we were told, you should be officially notified about the change of your post soon. I don't believe it. How did you guys convince the brass to change plans? Just through our... No way. Sorry, I've got a call from HQ coming in. I need to take this. It should just be a moment. No problem. Take your time. Yes, this is Officer Bernier on patrol. Over. What? Sorry, I mean, copy that. Yes, I can handle that. No problem. Over and out. Tharbad Police HQ just ordered me to change positions during the parade. They asked me to join the Carnival Cavalcade as one of the performers and provide security for the cast members from the inside. Nice! Glad to hear the inspector came through for us. So now you should make sure to stop by Vegas Films. You'll want to talk to Mr. Gotti and see what he has in mind for you. That's no problem at all. Thanks for going to all the trouble for me. I'll see you later. Yes, another dancer for the parade. We're making it happen. At this point, it's probably perfectly fine for us to call it good and report back to Gotti if need be. Finding a third girl is a big question mark, but it never does hurt to try. Yes, I thought that we keep looking a little longer and see what we can find before deciding what to do. You asking for a hug, or what the fuck are you doing? I'm so curious what's getting ready to happen, because the fucking public is going wild. It's so hard to explain what her dancing means to me, but we're in the same space. It's like I can feel her very breath, like our breathing it somehow synchronizes one another. As if her breathing is what keeps me alive, what gives me life itself. That guy's fucking weird. Damn. We're getting into fights here, guys. Well, here we are, back at the nightclub. Come to think of it, are they even going to be open right now? It's the middle of the day. Maybe not. Don't hear anything coming from inside. Well, poot. Should we turn around and look someplace else? Not yet, small fry. Gotta imagine there's at least a handful of folks around getting stuff ready for tonight. Aaron put his hand on the door and tried pulling it open. Knew it. Door's open. Might as well stroll inside and have a look around. What? Are we, sure about this? I don't know that we should walk in uninvited. It'll be fine. If anyone's there, we got an offer, they're fine interested. I'm sure they'll hear us out. I'll say we go in. If anyone asks, we'll tell them we got urgent business. Oh, so we got ourselves a chick over there, Aaron. Jackpot. That chick over there ought to do nicely. Definitely. She's obviously a pro. She knows exactly what she has to offer and how to show it. What about that fucking girl with the white hair that had the blue ribbons on? I want her. She's the one that gave me a look, guys. She looked at me. Well, let's go ask her then. Dude, where's the silver hair chick at? Damn. The girl looked good. Oops, looks like I forgot to lock up when I went out to buy some smokes. Sorry folks, I'm not open. I'll have to ask you to leave and wait for nightfall. That's where the good stuff happens. We know, apologies for bursting in, and we're looking for someone specific who can help us with the last minute arrangement. Quick question, you interested in the carnival cavalcade at all? What? You mean the big parade tomorrow? Of course I am. I love Salvatore Gatti's movies. That parade should be amazing. Knowing him is going to be the sexiest, most spectacular thing around. I know I work here, but I'll recognize game when I see it. Heck, I'm so excited for it, I took paid time off tomorrow to enjoy it from the VIP seats. My, you certainly sound like a devoted fan of Mr. Gatti. Well, you're in luck, because you're going to love what's coming next. We're with Our Grass Solutions. As it so happens, we've been retained by Mr. Gatti to help him with something. Specifically, he's looking to add a few more girls to the parade. Would you be down for it? What in Risha's name? Are you people for real? Completely for real. All Mr. Gatti needs is someone who can dance a little. I guess you could do more than that. Honey, who do you think you're talking to right now? I work as a pole dancer. You bet your fancy ass I'm used to dancing for a crowd. Hell, I'll show everyone out there how it's done. I can't believe this is happening. Never in a million years did I think I'd do something like this. Now I'm even more motivated. So we have a deal? Great. So now you should make your way to Vegas Films. They want to talk to Mr. Gatti and see what he has in mind for you. You got it, sexy thing. I already did my makeup and then go introduce myself to Mr. Gatti. Gotta make sure I look the part, right? That's the three dancers recruited for the parade. It sure is. Time to make our way back to Vegas Films to tell the Gatti the good news. Now I gotta walk my ass all the way back over there. Damn. This is to be one request that's done. Then we need to go back to the Culture District by the waterway. Take care of that request next. Where you at, Gotti? We meet again! So how's the hunt coming along? Finding girls to round up my cavalcade yet? Should we call it a day and report back to Gatti or keep looking? You sure have. You got time for us to fill you in? Of course! Show me your own cavalcade! Van contacted everyone that the group managed to scout. Before long, they assembled at Vegas Films. Great work, Spriggan. I knew you were the right man for the job. You knew just what I was looking for. I'm completely blown away. It's like you were reading my mind. And when I think beautiful woman, this is exactly what I like to see. Well, like you said before, tharbad's not exactly hurting for ladies who are as capable as they are, as easy on the eyes. That definitely helped. Oh, stop it, you guys. You're gonna make me blush. But never mind that. I can't believe I'm standing right next to the real Salvatore Gatti. I'd love to shake your hand later, or maybe could I ask you to look at our independent film? That would mean the world to me. I may still technically be on duty, but I can't believe I get to take part in something led by you, Mr. Gotti. You can count on me to help make sure this is going to be a fun parade. By the goddess, I am such a big fan of yours, director. I might not be quite as hot as your actresses, but you better believe I can still put on a hell of a scintillating show. Yeah! Now this is the kind of energy I like to see. This is perfect. Alright ladies, time for a trip in the dressing room. It'd be a waste to have all this beauty on display without the threads to match it. Does this mean we get a sneak peek at what everyone will be wearing? That's exciting. I suppose this is one of the benefits of getting to work behind the scenes for a man like Mr. Gotti. Several minutes later, behold, the clothing for regular cast members of tomorrow's parade. I want the one in the green! Woo, they all look good though. Without the glasses too? They all look good, but the one in the green is the best one. She got the body. I personally supervise every little detail just as I do my own films, from the type of fabric used to the length of every last cut. Whoa, you did amazing, Mr. Gotti. It all looks so beautiful. Dude certainly doesn't disappoint. I can get used to a view like this. Indeed, I am impressed. The craftsmanship is bold and glamorous. It's all amazing for sure, even if the outfits are definitely a little showy. I'll have to take everyone's word for it. They told me to take my glasses off in the dressing room. You look hot without the glasses, girl, come on! I wish I could really see how I look. It is definitely a little breezy in parts though. I'm finding the urge to become a tomato wearing something like this at my age. And yet, it's all definitely starting to feel real now. I can't wait to get this parade on the road. Meanwhile, this is my kind of dress. I'll have to make sure my dancing lives up to its sexiness. Can't leave anyone disappointed after seeing me looking like this. You better not! This definitely has your fingerprints all over it, Gotti. You always know how to bring the best out of a woman. Yeah, I can't take all the credit. They look fine because you and your crew know how to pick them spriggin'. You and I really do think a lot alike. You'll definitely have my business again in the future, that's for damn sure. Sadly, I guess this means I have to retract my offer to your concierge there. I'm sorry to say, but a deal's a deal. I'll let you go. Think nothing of it. Personally, I think these women make for far more appealing additions to your parade than I could ever be. Come now! I'll stand by everything I said before. I'll still be more than happy to have you aboard some other time. Anyway, it's time to get these girls prepped so they can make a big, sexy splash tomorrow when the spotlight's on them. Thanks again, folks. I'll send you your payment over pronto.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Appreciate it, Mirror Bear.
Love to see it.
Gotta love to see it. Law. Yes, sir. Man, time sure flies when you're hard at work. Indeed, it's nearly lunchtime, in fact. We should probably take a break soon. Yeah, good idea. We'll probably be swamped in the afternoon. Should we grab a bite to eat at the inn? We always do that, though. Can't we shake things up a bit? How about we go down to the marketplace? They've got all sorts of unique foods there. I'll be down for that. Let's find ourselves a table in the open area and chow down.
Heading to the objective.
Let's get it. Alright, do not go up those stairs. That's for the main story.
You won't find this just anywhere.
My supplier was really riled up when he came to drop off some stock earlier. It was hard even carrying a conversation with him. He was fired up, speaking incoherently at the same time. Bizarre. He's not the only one who's been acting off either. The tourists and some other residents are being odd too. It could just be because of the festival coming up, but it's giving me the creeps somehow. It doesn't seem right. So everybody's fucked, basically.
Oh, come and see if you want.
Wait a minute. That one happened to be that chick from Edith, right? The one that's rude to her mom? Is that you guys? What are you doing all the way down here? The energy here is simply incredible. Are all film festivals so joyous? It scares me how many people are so unrestrained, but I must admit, my curiosity is now piqued. Plus, it's a chance to hopefully learn a little more about younger folks. I don't want to toss that away.
Lady.
I ended up waking up early today because there was a commotion right in front of my home this morning. This might be the festival season, but I've never seen tharbaders act so wildly. Sure, people get excited sometimes, but we're good about not causing trouble for other people. But now, it's bizarre. Yo, the tourists have been getting pretty rowdy lately, to put it nicely. Another hooker seller I know was telling me about how his customer got in such a frenzy that things were a little out of hand. I get everyone's excited about the film festival and all, but it's almost like they're probably lost their minds. Because they probably did lose their minds.
Need some spices.
I really appreciate the Templar agreeing to look after my daughter for a little while. With all of these people coming in and the bazaar getting so busy, I'll be worried about her getting lost this way. I know she's safe. Plus, that new friend she made yesterday is there too. That'll help keep her occupied. Renta is apparently checking into the general movements of new arrivals, so I'm going to tackle things from a different angle. Specifically, I'm going to ask the Carboneers if they've noticed any unusual activity nearby to see if I can glean anything with their insight. I just wish we didn't have to worry about more fights breaking out. I really prefer to focus entirely on our investigation.
Indeed.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on over here? People are getting slouched, dancing? Damn! Damn, poppin'! Okay, starting today, you're gonna be helping around the bazaar. What you're about to do might feel tough while everything's new to you, but trust me, it's all a part of your training. Yeah, right, I doubt it'd be anything that hard. I've cleaned dishes, ditches, and swept chimneys before. Nothing you can suggest to scare me. Just spit it out already. Well, if you insist, your first job is going to be as a barker. Congratulations. You're going to put on a loud voice and do whatever you can to jump excitement around the stalls and bring in customers. You can't make me do that. I don't know how to. I don't know how to hype people up. Sure you do. You just don't realize it yet. Take those apples you can find in Mama's stall. Those apples are so good, you steal them countless times, yes? If anybody can tell customers just how delicious they are, it's you. Yeah, shut up. Alright, I'll give it a try. Just lay off me already, you old man. Got her hitting the ground running, I see. Hang in there, kid. I don't know what's going on with my husband. He's never been the best drinker to be sure, but he hasn't drank anything today, and even when he gets drunk, he's never quite like, this. The other people carrying on over there also like they're extremely drunk too. I don't think I saw them drinking either. What in the world is going on here? Yeah! I've been such a fool! A complete and utter moron! What have I been doing with my life? Coming here and taking in the festive atmosphere has made me realize I was so stupid for letting myself be a cog of the corporate machine. Stupid manager and his bald ass head, ruthless co-workers, everybody's always trying to make me take responsibility for everything. Screw this place, screw that, screw it all. I should quit, try something new instead. Be my own boss for once in my miserable life. Damn. God damn.
Goddess Arusha.
Goddess Arusha. Everybody's getting all worked up about the festival, but I don't get what all the excitement's about. Could it really be all that great? Maybe it's just because I don't really know all that much about films. It's hard to say. I've kept my distance from them up until now, but maybe I should try watching over one to see if I can figure anything out.
Okay.
Okay. Dad's been acting really weird since last night. He never yells like that. He must be tired. I'm sure he'll be back to normal soon, and I'm not scared at all. The people in the temple are all so nice. There are a lot of people yelling and fighting outside. It's safe inside the temple though. But I'm worried about my mom. She works in the bazaar. I wish she could be with me here. Hopefully your mom doesn't get fucked up, kid. Not the kids, guys. Not the kids. Even the kids too. Shahina and her big sister, okay? There are so many more scary people than before. I'm scared it's gonna be just like yesterday for them again. The parade is tomorrow. If something happens to them, With all these tourists going nuts, I'm thinking maybe I should just cancel my Sandsea tours for today. It's infuriating when people drift off from the car on a whim. It'd be in a world of trouble if any kids got lost in those sand dunes. Though to be honest, I'm even more concerned about how Sarah and her sister are doing right now. I'm happy they recruited Sarah for the parade, but I'm worried she's working herself too hard. Then to have all this craziness on top of that. Yo. Hey, Abdullah. Young people these days have no respect for law and order. I heard there was a big fight around here just this morning. If they hadn't drowned themselves in vice for getting their diverse to Arusha, this city wouldn't be the mess that it is today. Those motion pictures are especially wretched. I tried to watch one of the Salvatore Guy's things and was absolutely appalled. Such obscene trash is good for nothing but destroying people's morals. No wonder the young have lost their way. Damn. We've been getting reports of fighting and selling the services all day. The police have their hands full trying to respond to everything. Apparently, according to the 2 people I talked to who dealt with a similar case, this is completely identical to another case. There must be some mutual connection behind both incidents. Once she gets here from the main branch, she'll probably step up our investigation. Now, who is she? It might be Fee. I don't know. Ah, that bitch with the fucked up name, Patacha. You doing your dance again and still stopping? I like it though. I had some weirdo get weird with me earlier. He was genuinely scary. His eyes looked so weird and bugged out. Ugh, the first time I've gotten any real attention doing this and it hasn't turned out like that. Just my luck. I can only imagine how many times Sarah and Shahida must have had to deal with that. Arusha. Hey, Miss Holla. I've known Rami's a good while now, and I like to think I understand him pretty well. But I've never seen the man in such high spirits. He hasn't even had anything to drink. I've heard there's been even more commotion than usual over at the bazaar, too. It's all getting a bit concerning. Our guests can't exactly enjoy their stay here if there's too much of a ruckus outside, you know. The festival might be tomorrow, but is it worth getting this decided for? It feels like everyone's going nuts. Some of the neighbors seem like completely different people, all full of energy and possibly bouncing off the walls. I'm really worried this is all going to cause trouble for the end somehow. For the sake of our guests, I hope things settle down sooner rather than later. I don't want all this getting in the way of their comfort.
Well, we just had a quick break, that's all.
It better be a quick break. Everybody's getting sloshed. Are you still in armor though? I've never seen this much excitement in the city in my entire life. Even after it started taking off 20 years ago, the Hammam never has had this many customers before. It's not all fun and games though. I've heard a lot of tourists are letting their hair down a bit too much and going off the rails. We're definitely having to keep a close eye to make sure nobody tries the people and others to steal things from their changing rooms. Speaking of that, can I get that?
Welcome to the Marjan Hammam.
Yes. Just gotta go into that waterway, guys. Gotta make sure I got my CP up.
That's the stuff.
Enjoy it, Aaron. Enjoy it. Let's get it.
The steam feels quite pleasant.
There was that. Woo! Feels nice.
All right, back in business,
CP
baby.
fully restored, and my espionage increased by 3 points.
Glad to see you enjoyed yourself.
I did. Oh, I forgot my achievements. Wait a minute. What we got cooking? Alright. Bathe. Okay, I had to go bathing. Got it. Trash, though. 1 million mirror! Ooh, a crystal Eden. So water spell. Ooh, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and give that to Agnes now.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay, where's it at? Switch to blue. And I got Lorelei. Okay, well, let's do that.
New shard skill added.
Okay. Archaeologist Inigo. Would you all happen to be... that's right, we're with Archivist Solutions. We came to answer your request. Are you the archaeologist who made that post? Yes, I am. I'm so glad you came. I was concerned whether my 4SPG would reach you. Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Inigo. To cut to the chase, I'm about to conduct a survey of the underground waterway and would like you all to escort and protect me. Really? That dingy place? Can't imagine a guy like you have any business there. Ah, so you've already been down there, have you? That's reassuring. Believe it or not, that waterway has existed since the Dark Ages, and its construction continued throughout the Middle Ages. It bears considerable historical value as a result. With that in mind, there's something inside I wish to investigate in person. Well, I don't see why we can't handle a job like that, but it doesn't sound like you really need Spriggan help for this. You wrote that the guild told you to come back another day, right? Yes, evidently they're rather occupied with getting things ready for the film festival at the moment. Seeing as our request is exactly an emergency, it's only natural that they would prioritize it for now. Unfortunately, the fact of the matter is that I have to carve out time in order to be here. I have to leave tharbad tomorrow, so unless I conduct the survey today, it simply isn't going to happen. It's still not something that really has to be kept hushed up like our other clients, but I get why you ask us. As do I. How should we proceed, Mr. Arkrad? Good question. It does feel like there's something more to this. It could be worth a while to accept his request and see what it takes us. Sure, I don't see the harm coming along. It's a good opportunity for us to patrol down there anyway. Count us in. We'll join you for your survey. Wonderful. Thank you very much. You're doing me a great favor. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's make our way down. Oh, it feels unreal to finally be setting foot down here. We actually came by ourselves on a different job yesterday. You might be surprised at just how wide and open it is. It feels very unique too. That's no surprise. Ancient Tharbad had a very distinctive culture. I'm not very fond of the musty smell in the air though. This certainly isn't a very comfortable place to linger. We're here to keep you alive, not comfortable. Besides, the waterway, what were you expecting? Don't worry, I know. Let's just take care of business and get out of here as soon as possible. So where exactly are we taking you? I'm here to find a specific mural. It's closely connected to the history of the Septian Church. It should be somewhere in the eastern part of the passages. Understood. We'll try and head in that direction then. We will see that you arrive safely at your destination. I should stay close behind you to ensure that no monsters attack from the rear. I'll stand guard on the flank then. There is no need to overdo the protection, young ladies. I do want to have a little freedom to walk around and take in the sights. I just don't want to end up surrounded by a horde of monsters, that's all. Have it your way. We'll just follow along and keep an eye on all the sides then. I will respect our client's wishes. Try not to get separated from us though. Alright, that settles it. Let's head on eastward. Thanks, I'm counting on you guys. Van? I'm not so sure about Inigo. I realize this is rude to say about a client, but something seems off about him. It ain't just you. I'll keep an eye on him for now. You make sure you do the same. Understood. What's up with everyone? Why does it feel like I'm the only one out of the loop?
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Let's get it done, Aaron. Remember, you're just back up, Aaron. Whoa! That motherfucker wasn't here yesterday. Oh,
Danger
shit.
level high. Be careful.
Different enemy.
You could do a charge
Can't hit me.
Engaging shark
There we go. Ooh, that's the van.
Activating skill.
You cannot run! Fire! Miss Claudel!
Miss Claudel's doing it.
Initializing drive.
Activating skill.
Target locked! You're trapped! There!
I got it.
Activating skill!
I'll dice you up!
There! A chance!
Got another chance.
Activating skill.
Shine! And troll ray!
He's a little beefy. Just a little bit.
Should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Getting it.
Next one.
Combat finished.
Hey,
Nice
the full. We can cross the bridge now.
Oh, nice.
I suppose we'll be taking a different route this time.
All for that. Yeah, okay, we fought these monsters already.
Let's get to work.
You could do a charge attack too.
Thank you.
Now, let's finish the job.
I'm over real quick.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat.
I know, we got it. Like last time.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Thank you.
Engaging shark strike.
Activating skill.
Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
By the heavens! Here!
A chance.
Finish your own!
I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Fairy. Have some more.
Bam! Finish your own! You're open!
More.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
That's it. Okay, this is a different way to say.
Hey! That one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy. Next target. There!
More remain.
Finish the job.
There's a dodge. Okay, so we can go this way.
Boost gauge level maximum.
That went better than I anticipated.
Always got it down, Reset.
It seems we have a way forward.
Let's take it.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Beginning combat.
Next.
You could do a charge attack too. Attacking target. Activating skill.
Shot, one kill.
It seems we have a way forward.
Seems we do.
That went better than I anticipated.
You were an incredible help, Reset.
Treasure located.
Alright, we got 400 big Sepith. Nice. I will take it. Let's see what other pathways we can go here that we didn't do last time. We can just go straight there. Take a long way around. That way I don't miss any items.
It seems we have a way forward.
We're not going that way yet, though, Rosette. I'll find another crab.
Danger level high. Be careful.
I eagerly await the performance.
You could do a charge attack too.
You're not gonna attack me?
Engaging shark
Take
strike.
it.
Activating skill.
Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
By the heavens! Here!
A chance.
Activating skill!
Over here. All for you. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Reset!
Ooh, auto quick. Nice. Get to go in.
Activating skill.
You cannot run! Fire!
Activating skill.
And the Gary Lance. Finish off them enemies.
That went better than I anticipated.
You fought great, Reset.
It seems we have a way forward.
We do.
I'm on it!
Got for the front, Rosette.
You could do a charge attack too. Attacking target.
Go over here.
A chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Cannot run! Fire!
Activating skill.
There's up to 3 guys. She just finished them off every time. Okay, we can't go that way because of the
Enemy
water.
suppressed. Let us proceed ahead. You were an incredible help, Reset.
Okay, so we definitely have to go this way. We come a fair way now, but there's still no sign of the mirror we're looking for. Yeah, you're right. You think we would have seen it by now? Quite so. I'd be lost if I were on my own. These corridors all look the same. Looks like something's found its way to us, though. Please stay back, sir. This just got a bit more fun. Let's take them down, guys.
So many enemies.
They look weak.
Watch out.
They're weak.
My apologies.
Appreciate the support.
My apologies.
That.
A chance! This'll hurt. It's over!
All because Rosette's pretty much breaking them already. So. That was the last of them. Yeah, good job, everyone. I know I wanted someone strong to escort me here, but these people might fill the bill a little too well. Still, even they will be no match for. Is something wrong? Oh, did I space out? I'm sorry. I was just amused by how capable you all are. There were so many of those monsters in it, you made defeating them look almost trivial. Not to mention I'm completely unharmed. I can see I did well by harming you. Thank you for saying so, sir. It looked trivial because it was. I was hoping for them to put up a bit more of a fight than that. That's the spirit. Now let's get back on track. That feels like... So we got a big monster coming out. That's what I get from that.
It seems we have a way forward.
Taking it, Rosette. Here we go. Took a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but this is the easternmost part of the waterways. It looks the same as everywhere else we passed, though. Yeah, where is this moral we came to find? I'm wondering the same thing. That text clearly indicates that it's meant to be here. The water flowing through that grate leads beneath the temple, you see. That sacred area has been a key location since antiquity, and so there should absolutely be a mirror here somewhere. Since we came all this way, can I trouble you to help me find it? Sure, is what I would say if you were any other client, but you're just trying to distract us so you can call your goons to finish us off, aren't you? What? I sense 4 people lying in wait. If you thought we were getting strung along for real, you've got another thing coming. How rude. I have no idea what spurred this on, but I don't appreciate being treated like a criminal. Have I offended you in some way? Nah, I only played along with the bit because I couldn't pin down what you were really after at first. But you just gave the game away. You're out to steal from the area under the temple you just mentioned, aren't you? From what I've heard, all manner of artifacts and offerings get stored in places like that. You're planning to sneak in there through that grate. You weren't lying about needing us to escort you this far, but now that we've cleared the path, you don't need us any longer. We are well aware that your identity as an archaeologist is fraudulent as well. I would suggest that you put a little more effort into maintaining your cover in the future attempts. I see you're not just stronger than I was hoping for, but smarter too. What a shame. Yet, despite seeing through me, you were still foolish to come all this way with the eldest of the Divinity brothers. Yes, it's possible to be clever and stupid at the same time. Come on out, guys! Oh, I didn't see the other two here either. So you're the Spriggan, huh? You look pretty tough, but this is over the second you took the job. We're not gonna go easy on you, even if you got women and kids with you. I've forgotten about what you did to me yesterday, and you're gonna pay for it. I've got a score to settle with you too. My brother bailed me out after the guild handed me over to the police, so here I am. Too bad you won't be interfering with the Divinity brothers ever again. We'll see to that. So there's the three of you guys, huh? I figured it was just two, not that I give a shit either way. This was your endgame then. Run around town in disguise so you can eventually do this? That's right, my brothers pretend to be a cop and a bridge to see just how well things in the city were guarded. The film festivals here in Tharbad silly found itself in the limelight after that one in Michigan was canceled. There was no way to be able to send enough idiot cops to handle it on such short notice, and we're here to exploit that. I knew it, so this is what you came all the way from Edith for. That's a whole lot of energy to burn for a small-time crap like this. But whatever, your game of dress-up is about to come to an end. We were planning to take care of you ourselves, but I know from watching you that we're not up for the task. But don't worry, we have a backup plan. A bomb? Not a chance. What? You sneaky little... How the hell did you repel them both? What are we gonna do now? Looks like those weren't bombs after all. They were smoke grenades full of scents that attract monsters. There sure are a lot of them. How's that for some just desserts? Wow, we're still making for the temple. We just gotta lose these things first. Well, ain't this a mess? We're all strong enough to take these monsters out in record time if we want to. Then we can take all the thieves into custody too. I think that's the most effective way to handle this. But we could also just let them wear each other down for a while first. Ankle cap, guys. Let's let them fight for a little bit. Enjoy the show. You know what? We're gonna capitalize on their dumb mistake. Let's wait for the monsters to wear them out, then we'll strike. Works for me. Efficiency first, baby. Are you sure that's okay? It feels like we're doing something a bit immoral. So that's your play, is it? What did we do to deserve this? Damn it, we got no choice but to fight. Fine, but they're gonna pay for this after we're done. You'll regret this, Spriggan. The monsters are gradually gaining more of an upper hand over the criminals. Yeah, I'm not gonna let any of them die, so we should probably jump in now. Oh, we're so close to our goal, so close! What are we gonna do? They got us cornered. I can't believe those guys ruined our whole plan. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna die here, no way! Right all that spunk you had earlier ago, punks. Why'd you interfere? What's your game now? We're not evil, you know. We're not actually gonna sit back and watch you get killed. Besides, I've got another use in mind for you guys. You just try. We still got some fight left in us yet. We'll do more than try.
Someone needs to relax.
Oh, y'all still want to fight? Really?
It's up to you now.
The star, go time!
Alright, so got monsters here too, guys.
Now's a good time to boost.
Okay, I'm boosting.
Activating skill.
Trash! What?
I've got you now. Burn!
Why do I even boost?
Sucker!
Bring it on! Freeze it now.
There!
You won't get away with this!
Activating skill.
Bam!
One more.
Activating skill! I won't let this chance slip by.
Miss. Nice! Okay. Counter your ass, though.
It's go time!
Activating skill. Choke.
I said they kind of got me for a second. Curses! Our scheme wasn't supposed to go like this. How can they be so strong when half of them are just kids? That's what you get for judging by appearances. You think you know better having so much experience being other people. So what do we do now, boss, that we caught them? The Devinci brothers are wanted criminals in the capital. But since one of them was our client for this job, we basically wound up doing all this for free. That's why I'm thinking we should hand them over to the police and collect the bounty. That way at least we'll get our due. Bounty hunting is another part of being a Spriggan after all. Fine by me, I'm not too big on busting my ass for nothing in return. What are you saying is entirely logical and legal, and yet somehow feel guilty about it all the same. So this too is a facet of the Spriggan way. How very educational. In any case, I will contact the local police department right away. I remember the route we took here well, so I should be able to gather them down here in short order. Thanks, Rosette. Rosette contacted the authorities, and before long, armed officers arrived to take the man into custody. After learning that they had apprehended none other than the infamous Da Vinci brothers, the police were extremely grateful, and after they all returned to the entrance, Van and the others were given the bounty they wanted.
Well done, everyone.
Reward deposited.
Nice. Chaos, baby. Woo! Got that law up. All right.
Let's do this.
I also gotta stop for lunch now, so we'll go ahead and do that in the hey. Got kind of walking by Rosette, watch out. So go ahead and do that in the next episode, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stuff here. I am super curious to see what is gonna happen at this film festival, because people are acting very crazy. I'm sure it's got something to do with the Genesis. So we're gonna tune in next time where it's probably all gonna go down, and I'm looking forward to it. So guys, I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy.
Ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like